Alright, hey guys, welcome to another video. Oh, not another video, but this is a live stream. Today I'm going to be mixing this UK Draw live, this vocal mix. Now let me play the track whilst I set up the stream. Let me know if you guys are tuned in and ready to roll. I'm going to play the track, okay?
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Soon my arm no load in Frodo. She say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. Just screw face he made that dash. Put on my shit, called that Ray Bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Soon my arm no load in Frodo. She say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. Just screw face he made that dash. Put on my
Okay, so seems like everything is working. If you guys can hear me, cool. Yeah, everything's working. Alright, let's get started and mixing this track. Okay, so this track here, if you're watching a live replay, then it's okay. But this track here is the UK drill vocal style. I've kind of showed it around in my other videos if you've seen before, but it's not properly mixed. What I've done with this track, I created a pre-mix and I sent that to the client, and then that's how I went about. And then now I've got this version here. So let me show you the mixer and I'll show you everything that I've got here so far. Let me just mute this. Okay, so the lead vocals, vocal dubs, ad-libs, routed into the vocal bus. And the vocal bus, this is what I had on the pre-mixing phase. So usually, as I explained before, when I do the pre-mixing, I just, whilst I'm recording the track or recording the thing with the artist, I have these vocals, these effects loaded in. So now I'm just going to take the approach and just go about mixing. If you guys have any questions, then you can just, you can just leave them in the, I think, the live chat. Ask me any questions, then I'll be answering them. But for most of this video, or most of this live stream, I'll just be mixing. And you guys can just see what I do. So yeah, let's get started.
Why do you think that they call me local? Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps.
First thing we'll do is just clean it up, clean everything up.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Soon my arm no load in Frodo. Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Soon my arm no load in Frodo. She say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Soon my arm no load in Frodo. Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Soon my arm no load in Frodo.
Right now, nothing is enabled. Everything is kind of just, what's that word? I disabled all the effects, like you can see here. The only effect right now is this L1 Ultra Maximizer. That way you can hear it. But if I mute that right now, you see how it sounds like.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Soon my arm no load.
Yeah, I'll just leave it on for now. Then once I get to that stage of mastering and whatnot, I'll disable it. So let's continue.
Arm no load in Frodo. She say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro tryna put you in a pack.
Arm no load in Frodo. She say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. Just he made that dash. Put on my shit, called that Ray Bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they put you in a pack.
My bro tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. Just he made that dash. Put on my shit, called that Ray Bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Soon my arm no load in Frodo. She say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. Just he made that dash. Put on my shit, called that Ray Bands.
Just gonna copy this here because this is the exact same. Make sure I'm in bar mode. I like to be in bar mode. I just copy this thing over, just like this.
Frodo. She say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. Just he made that dash. Put on my shit, called that Ray Bands.
They think I'm joking. Who they provoke it to leave this up by on Frodo. She say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. Just he made that dash. Put on my shit, called that Ray Bands.
They think I'm joking. Who they
I can hear some noise in the beginning of this bit, so I'm just gonna cut that out there and go about it like that.
Bands, bands,
they think I'm joking. Who they
bands,
they think I'm joking.
bands,
They think I'm
bands,
they think I'm joking.
bands,
They think I'm
bands,
they
bands,
think I'm joking. Who they
Whoa.
they
bands.
think I'm joking.
Somebody asked, with which plugins do you make the glitch effects? I use this plugin called D-Blue Tape Stop here. So if I was to, for example, let me just show you an example how I would go about.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local?
Say for example, I wanted to censor that local part out.
Me local.
I just highlight. So right click, hold right click up here on the right on the mouse. Right click on the mouse.
Local.
Open up the plugin. D-Blue Tape Stop. Link is in the description as well, so you can go check it out. And then right click, okay, automation clip. This
Local. Call me local.
Because I only applied it to the lead vocals, I need to mute the vocal dub so that you can actually hear it properly.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they don't man.
Like that.
Why do you think that they call me local? Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they don't.
You can also change the effects here if you need to, but that's how you do that there. So I'm just gonna delete that there. Okay.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know man psycho taps. Soon my arm no lower than throat though. Do you see I'm trying to put you in a pack?
My bro balls in the put on my shades.
Right now, what I'm doing is just kind of organizing the. So this is the hook. So what I'm gonna do is just copy this. Once this is organized here, I'm gonna copy this and place it into this hook part there, and then this other hook part there. Yo. Okay.
Put on.
Yo. Drew_producer. What are you saying?
Put on my shades. Go that.
I'm just gonna do this bit here as well.
Pack splash wet. Leave my rap. He made that dash. Put on my shades. Go that Ray Bans. Pack splash wet. Leave my rap. He made that dash. Put on my shades. Go that Ray Bans.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know man psycho taps. Soon my arm no lower than throat though. Do you see I'm trying to put you in a pack?
My bro balls in the put you in a pack. Splash wet. Leave my rap. He made that dash. Put on my shades. Go that Ray Bans. Pack splash wet. Leave my rap. He made that dash. Put on my shades.
KZ, how you guys doing? I'm gonna copy this over here.
Don't get left, move right direction.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know man psycho taps. Soon my arm no lower than throat though. Do you see I'm trying to.
Oh, you got Waves plugins now. The ones I recommend, I usually like using. Which plugin bundle did you get? I like to use the. Well, compressor wise, I like to use C1 compressor. I think that one comes with all the ones that you have. And I like to use, one of my favorite compressors from Waves is R compressor. But just let me know which plugin pack you got. Thank you, Ongen and 1427. Thank you guys. But yeah, I like to use that. So I'm going to show you quickly how I do that. Those plugins there. But right now, so if I was to play this bit, I'm just organizing everything. Battery level low. Okay, yeah, I'm just organizing everything so that I can just bring it, so it's easier to mix.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know man psycho taps. Soon my arm no lower than throat though.
Dash. Put on my shades. Go that Ray Bans.
Oh, you got the gold one? Yeah, I got the gold one too. And yeah, so compressor wise, you see that I'm gonna be using the what plugin? I'm gonna be using the R compressor mainly. EQ wise, I like to use multiple EQs. I like to use the R EQ, the Renaissance EQ, and I like to also use the F6 stereo EQ. But the F6 is not part of the gold plugin bundle. It's only part of the separate. But I'll show you the other EQs I use because they actually have some good plugins there.
Dash. Put on my shades. Go that Ray Bans.
They think I'm joking, who they provoking to leave this up but it open. There's no joke if I leave him soaking. Jump out quick, give my man a poking. Officer arm and I have no.
Yo, hello from Serbia, bro. How you doing?
Dash. Put on my shades. Go that Ray Bans.
They think I'm joking, who they provoking to leave this up but it open. There's no joke if I leave him soaking. Jump out quick, give my man a poking.
Love.
Dash. Put on my shades. Go that Ray Bans.
They think I'm joking, who they provoking to leave this up but it open. There's no joke if I leave him soaking. Jump out quick, give my man a poking. Officer arm and I have no involvement. I'm just on the opera roaming. Anglo sax on my waist, no roaming. Light skin ting, come here, come hold it.
Yo, let me get your attention. I got a split but back from them sides, and I got a 15-inch protection, and I got Bruce. Don't ask questions. Oh, we just forgot to mention. Got put in my bench collection. The man stay inside detention. Don't get left, move right direction.
Why do you think that?
So now I'm gonna start adding some plugins here on this, right? So that because right now if I continue doing this, it's gonna take a long time just editing all of that out. But nevertheless, I'm going to now show you how I would go about adding the first plugin. So if you saw, I did the premix already. Not in this stream or this video, but I did the premix already before. But I'm gonna add the first compressor. So I got this effect, this D-Blue tape stop effect here.
He made that rap. He made that.
So yeah, I think that's the only places I added on the hook, so it comes on the hook multiple times. I'm just trying to organize this because you can see here it gets a bit techie, like it gets a bit. There's a lot going on here, so that's why I'm just trying to organize that. But I think one thing I'll try and do next time is just organize everything so it's just the mixing side of things. But let me quickly add this hook, and then I'll do it as I go along. So I think this is
Why do you think that they call?
yeah, I can delete all of this here. And then just copy this. Oh, for the low voice, for the deep voice effect, let me show you how I do that.
Why do you think that they call me local?
So for the deep voice effect, it's simply just copy a bit. So for example, if I wanted it to be this bit,
Why do you think that they call me local?
I'll copy this, and then I'll cut it at a certain point where I want it to stop.
Why do you think that they call me local?
I'll cut it there, cut that bit. Then after, I'll press right click, make unique a sample, save that. Oops. Double click it, pitch.
Why do you think that they call me local?
And then what I usually do, I like to double click that and route it to a different channel on the mixer so that I can affect it, change it differently, like that. Or you can use another plugins like the vocal bender and whatnot. But that's how you do it there. Let me mute this for now.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no loading throat though. You see I'm trying to put in a pack.
My bro trying to put you in a pack. Splash.
When it comes to this side here, I'm going to organize it as I get to that bit. But I'm going to play it from here and just start adding some effects so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So the first one, I initially added this Futu compressor on this vocal. Let me mute the master bus and go about adding these plugins now. So the first one is Futu compressor. Did you crack something in FL or did you buy everything legally? I bought everything legally. Yeah, I bought everything. I think the edition I got on FL is the producer edition. I think how much did it, I'm not too sure how much it costs, but you can check out on the FL Studio website. The good thing about FL is that you get like a lifetime free updates. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no loading throat though. You see I'm trying to put in a pack.
My bro trying to put you in a pack. Splash. Wet. Leave my rap. Just he made that dash. Put on my shades, called that Ray bands.
Why do you think that?
For the vocal dubs here, I'm gonna add another. Instead of using Ozone Imager 2, I'm gonna use a plugin called Doubler. And in one of my latest videos, you see that I'm actually starting to use this plugin a bit more. If I can find it, then play the track whilst I find it.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no loading throat though. You see I'm trying to put in a pack.
My bro trying to put you in a pack. Splash. Wet. Leave my rap. Just he made that dash. Put on my shades, called that Ray bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no loading throat though. You see I'm trying to put in a pack.
My bro trying to put you in a pack. Splash. Wet. Leave my rap. Just he made that dash. Put on my.
Now I hear that. I mean, you can get a free trial of FL Studio and learn the basics there. I think that's also another alternative. I mean, that's the good thing about using FL. I mean, there's even the other DAWs you can get the free trial version, but you are limited in it in the things you can do. But hey, so this one I'm gonna add on the vocal doubler.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no loading throat though. You see I'm trying to put in a pack.
My bro trying to put you in a pack. Splash. Wet. Leave my rap. Just he made that dash. Put on my shades, called that Ray bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no loading throat though. You see I'm trying to put in a pack.
My bro trying to put you in a pack. Splash. Wet. Leave my rap. Just he made that dash. Put on my shades, called that Ray bands.
They think I'm joking. Who they provoking to leave this up boy open? It's no joke if I leave him soaking. Jump out quick, get my man a poking. Officer, I'm gonna have no involvement. I'm just on the opera.
So what I just did there is just compress the. I just compressed some of the vocal dubs there and just reduced the volume.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they?
Let me add this Ad-libs effects.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they don't.
Let me experiment with a different delay instead of this Futu delay. I like the Futu delay because it's so simple to use. Yeah. If I was to use a different delay, I'll probably use the H delay by Waves. Why don't you use the Waves doubler? I can, but this one's simple. I think the Waves doubler is nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's nice as well, but this one's just simple. I like to keep things simple. But you know what? I'll try and experiment with the Waves doubler afterwards and see the comparison depending on what I want to do there. But we'll probably get to it. Cool. H delay stereo.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Oh yeah. Why do you? Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my cycle. Oh yeah. Why do you think?
Good thing about using this one is that I don't really need to use Pancake 2. Do I prefer Waves or Slate? I prefer Waves have more variety. There's more to choose from Waves for certain things. So I see myself using a bit more of Waves plugins these days than Slate. But yeah, Slate Digital. But I do like a bit of Slate. That's the way I do. Do you like Avox Choir? I haven't used that in a while. I'll check it out. I'll check out that plugin. I haven't really used it in a while. I think, but can you show me what you did for the lead vocals again, please? Sure. All I added here was this. Future compressor and this D blue tape stop. So the D blue tape stop is for this
he made that
for the sensor, and the compressor is just to kind of. So if I mute the compressor right now.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no lower their throat though. So you see I'm trying to put you in a pack.
My bro boys tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So screw face, he made that dash. Put.
So then, hold on. And then this sounds like with the compressor.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no lower their throat though. So you see I'm trying to put you in a pack.
My bro boys tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So screw he made that dash. Put on my shades, called that Ray bands.
Oh, you mean why do producers put plugins on the master track? I guess it's just to keep things. Well, for me, I just keep things simple by minimizing. But of course, you can, instead of putting the master, you can just create a track called the mix bus itself and put everything there. Then it kind of acts like that with it there. But I get the logic behind that there. Can you show us how to do the water drop sound of censored effects? The water drop. Have you got an example so I can listen to it? Maybe I'm not too sure if I know the name of the water drop. But send me an example. Like send a link and then I'll copy that. Then I'll listen to it. Then I'll see if I can try and replicate that. For censored effects, what is the best plugin apart from D Blue Tape Stop? I guess it depends on what DAW you're using. Because in Logic Pro, it's very simple and easy to do it. To do these censored effects. You can also use other like plugins that manipulate the audio. You can probably even use Gross Beat. You can use some other things as well. You seem like a chill dude. I think would like to know more about you or your life about outside of being a producer. That sounds cool. No problem. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Ask away. Ask away. But apart from D Blue Tape Stop, I mainly use D Blue Tape Stop on FL Studio because it's just easier for me to do the automation. But when I do some more tutorials in Logic Pro, it'll be easier for me to show you these other things as well. Cool. So lead vocals, Vox Bus. I think usually, if I'm being honest with you, Effectrix works great for tape stop. Cool. I'm gonna take note. Once this live stream is over, I'm gonna take notes because I'm gonna learn from you guys as well. Like you guys, I haven't heard some of these plugins that you guys are mentioning. Actually, I have, but not that one.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call?
Yo, it's not clap. What are you saying?
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me?
Yeah. So what I was trying to say is that the lead vocals, vox dubs, and ad-libs, for me, it's usually a quick job. What do I mean by it's a quick job? Like I add a plugin, then I'm done with it. Like right now, if I'm being honest with you, I feel like I'm not like done. Like I'm completely finished with it. But I feel like it's kind of quick to be adding like these type of things. And of course, you come back the next time and just listen to it. That's what I usually do. So I think I'll move on to the Vox Bus now and show you there. And then after, if you guys don't have any more questions, then ask away, and then we'll get there. We'll move on. Cool. On the vocal bus now, let me remove all these plugins that I added before. What do the yellow cable icon thing represent just under the mixing track cable? Also, this yellow cable, I'm guessing it's talking about this green cable. Let me maximize this a bit. I think if you're talking about this yellow thing here, let me answer both of them. So this yellow thing here is basically you can enable or disable the effects. This cable here basically shows you what channel this insert is routed into. So this ad-libs is routed into the Vox Bus. What's up? I really appreciate the multi tracks. They really help. Thank you. The vocal multi track is coming up tomorrow as well, the 16th edition. So be on alert because once you get the notification, it's only going to be out for 24 hours. So you can get for free for 24 hours. So the vocal multi track will be released every other week. So last week, the week before, I released the vocal multi track 15. Then last week, I released the mix submissions video. Then this week, I'm releasing another vocal multi track. Then the week after it's gonna be the same type of thing. Okay, so like, what inspired you to be into producer? I started making music in 2017 I started making beats actually first and foremost. Then I started rapping over my own beats and recording over my own tracks, and then I had to learn how to actually mix, because that was the missing ingredient from how my tracks sounded. The difference between my tracks sounding professional and non-professional, as you can think, type of thing. And what else? Yes, I started making beats, recording my own tracks, and then I started making tutorials not too long ago. I didn't start making tutorials last year. But when I was making beats, I started producing and releasing my own music as well. So I've got an artist channel if you want to check that out. It's called TheMusicVII or TheMusicVII. You can check out my music as well on Spotify, iTunes, and whatnot. What's the next question? When is part 2 coming on the playlist for subscribers? Part 2? Which part 2? Oh yeah, I'll be posting more. If you're a member, I'll be posting more content as well. So you'll be getting extra vocal multi-tracks as well. What's up, bro? For the effects, I live in you, bless man. Okay, cool. 14 LUFS or 11? It really depends. I'll go for close to 10 or 11. Yeah. Bro, you got any tips for compression? Because whenever I do it, I'm either doing too much or too less. Do more studio sessions. Yeah, more studio sessions are coming as well. If you guys whereabouts are you guys located? Like, where do you live? And where do you get clients for mixing? So let me answer these questions one by one, because it's quite a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the compression one, because whenever you add compression, it's either too much or too little. So before, let me show you how I used to add my compression as well. My compression, how it's sounding. So if I get a compressor up here, and then let me just get the R compressor stereo. Once you learn the basics of the compression and stuff like that, it gets easier. So I usually do something like this. This is what I used to do, of course. When I knew nothing about compression, it was just I was basically doing something like ratio, like I used to compress hard. Like, there was nothing called compressing lightly back in my day when I used to mix, when I was a beginner. So I compressed like this.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call?
Let me enable it.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my local, cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm no.
It needs to be something like a fast attack and.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my.
This is not giving a good representation, but anyway, you're asking how do you find the balance of compressing? So what I usually do is go to the threshold. So go to open up the compressor, and then I play the track. So if I play the track now.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they don't.
So you can see this blue thing here is showing at the input level where the volume is coming in, where the audio signal is coming in. What you don't really want to do all the time, and it depends on what type of style of compression you're trying to go for as well. I tend to only compress at the top half or the top bit section, so you can see where the audio is coming in.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local?
I'm not going below, let's say, halfway from where the actual audio signal is coming in. I tend to just compress within the top 10% or the top 20% of where the audio signal is coming in. So I think one of the mistakes I used to make all the time is I used to compress hard and too much, and you just do all the compression on just one compressor type of thing. So nowadays I just compress lightly to begin with, then EQ, then I compress a bit more, then I do all that type of stuff. So you can see here, this compression, the ratio is only 1.48. So this is the type of compression curve it is at.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local?
But to make things simple again, I'm not going to use this one to show you. I'm going to use this Futu compressor to show you the representation. Usually when I use the Futu compressor, I don't know if you've seen all my videos, but I've been saying stuff like I always use a threshold between -20 to -30 between that, and the ratio is always similar. Like right now the ratio is 8.1, and then I have a gain at 4.8. So if I was to put a new compressor on, so let me put a new compressor on so that I can actually show you. Yeah, I'm self-taught, by the way. Yeah, I think YouTube helped a lot. And just having clients as well. Because when I started recording as well, when I started making my own tracks, I started inviting friends over to actually come and record their tracks as well. So that's how I gained my experience even mixing. Because I actually started mixing my tracks, and I mixed other people's tracks as well when I started my home studio setup as well. So this is the threshold. So usually what I'm doing.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no load in throat though. You say I'm trying to put you in a pack.
My bro boys tryna put you in a pack, splash wet, leave my rap, so they made that dash, put on my shades, called that Ray Bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no load in.
That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do, basically. Or maybe even increase the ratio a bit.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no load in throat though. You say I'm trying to put you in a.
That's how I would do it if I was to use like the first compressor as a like compression, if that makes sense. Cool. What was the next question? Where do you get clients for mixing? Not really. I haven't used ads before. I think it's just through word of mouth. Like I explained this in my other video, the podcast thing I did. It's just I have a friend, their friend wants to make some music, and they recommend their friends. Because they think I'm good at what I do, they recommend their friends, type of thing, and it just goes on from there. That's how it gets sorted. On the members lessons for learning how to mix. Oh, okay, that one. Yeah, I'll be updating that tonight, so you see more. If you become a member, you'll see more video content there as well. From France. Okay, on the Mix Lesson Academy 2 Part 2. What's the best approx dB range when recording? I keep it. Of course, a lot of people say, yeah, it's best to get as close to as loud as possible, but without clipping. And that really depends on your audio interface and your microphone. So I like to kind of keep the same. I used to like recording at between -18 to about -9, -6, but I don't really eyeball it anymore. I know I don't get the specific value. I just kind of eyeball it every time I record. So every time, if you see the vocal recording sessions I do with clients, you see that what I tell the artist to do is that I tell them to practice their track or singing or rapping the track before I actually start setting the levels. So that way I can set the levels beforehand. And that's what I usually do. But yeah, not too quiet, because I've experienced quiet vocals. Having too quiet vocals, you can hear the background noises too much and it's not that great. And then having too loud vocals, I mean, if I'm recording for a client or an artist and the vocal starts clipping, I'm gonna stop the recording there and just start again automatically, because of course it will alert you in the DAW if it is clipping like that. What's the next question? Could you make a video on beat manipulation, please? Because I find it hard to do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I think the main thing about beat manipulation, well, the main thing I do, if I'll show you an example here as well. But the main thing I do is just literally just take the slice tool or the cut tool, and then I just go to the magnet tool. Make sure you're in tempo as well, because if you're not in tempo, it's going to be hard for you to do. And then I go to about either step mode, beat mode, or bar mode, or whatever it is. Let's go to step mode for now. I keep things in step. And then you probably, the more music you listen to, the more you probably gain an understanding of how or when to cut. So if I want to cut here, let's play Let's play this quickly.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps.
So what I'll do, I'm gonna try and do it sound like this. Dun dun dun. So I'm gonna cut it here from here to there. Cut that bit out completely. So it'll be like this now.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps.
That's one version you can go about doing it. But to make it spicy, like what I like to do is I take this kick there, and then I extend the kick and I bring it here.
Local, cause they know my psycho.
Do you get it? So wait, hold on.
Local, cause they know my psycho taps.
Something like that. That's one of the simple ways to do it. Then I extend it here so I can get more of the transients. I may even need to do this as well, because it kind of looks like it's kind of took away some of the other bits there.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps.
Something like that. You can do something like that. But that's just one of the simple ways. Yeah, beat manipulation is easier and quicker if you have the single MP3 and WAV file. That's one thing I've. Hold on. That's an easy thing to do as well. Yeah, because if you have the multi-track and everything, it's hard. It's long. It's just long. Yeah, but if you have the beat itself, the beat instrumental and whatnot, you can definitely do some wonders there as well. What was another question? Can I see what you're doing for the X1 compressor gate stereo or the C1 compressor? Yeah, sure. This is what I did on the vocal bus. So this is with the compressor.
Why do you think that they call me local?
So without it.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps.
With it.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps.
this is all. I don't think I used the gates for this instance. I'm not too sure why I didn't. Probably it was enabled before, but I disabled it for this live stream. But essentially, you can see the gain reduction. The red part here is what is the amount of it's the signal that's being reduced.
Why do you think that they call me local?
And what I like to do is I like to distribute the gain reduction through multiple plugins. Just like if you use an EQ, you don't want to take out cut out a majority of frequencies on just one EQ. I mean, you can experiment. That's the thing. Try what works for you. So I like to just reduce some of the audio signal first on this first compressor. Actually, multiple compressors, because the first compressor I used was on the lead vocals. Then I reduced more of the signal with this compressor. Then eventually I'm going to be adding another compressor. Then I go forward like that. So those are the settings there if you just want to check them out. Thank you, man. Appreciate it loads. Sometimes my track sounds overall too quiet, but raising the master distorts the whole thing. Do you get that ever? Yeah, I do. It's if you just use a limiter. So that's why I go about making sure that the mix sounds as clean as possible. Then I go forward to the mastering stage itself. That's what I tend to like to do. What do you use L1 for? L1. Oh, this L1. This L1 Ultra Maximizer. I mainly just use it because this is initially this was a premix. So what I usually like to do is if I enable it, disable it, and enable it.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no low, their throat though. So you say I'm trying to put you in a pack.
My bro's trying to put you in a pack.
I just use it so I can make the track a bit louder. It's just a limiter, essentially what it is. But yeah, that's all I use it for. So if the track is not mixed, like you can see up here, it says draft. You probably can't see that, but I send that into the artist and do that as well. Next question. Do you know any Waves plugins against background noise? I haven't got any specific for background noise per se like that, but there's a plugin called the RX7. It's by Isotope, and it's a great plugin. This one I think it's the Elements version, so it's not the full Suite edition, but you can check it out. But they have some great plugins, especially when reducing noise, dialogue, and all this. They even have like a declipper, a denoiser, and all these other plugins. So check it out. It's the RX7. That's what it's called. Why do you use a lot of different compressors in every video? Do some suit some sounds better? Yeah, they do. I mean, especially certain artists, some compressors don't really sound great on a certain artist. I guess it's because I've been kind of doing this for some time now, so I kind of hear. So if this artist comes over, I'd probably just use this type of compressor or this type of EQ. Sometimes I use a blend of, like if you see my early videos, I use a blend of like stock. I used to use stock plugins a lot back in the day, and I still kind of do. Don't get me wrong, but now because since I got the Waves plugins bundle, I've been experimenting with a lot more different type of plugins. So you can see, even if you look at my video 6 months back, you see Slate Digital was amongst the ones I used a lot, and stock plugins for days. And then you see that the mix sounded alright. I mean, it's just basic EQ and compression. But now I'm using more Waves plugins and all these other plugins as well. But yeah, definitely some EQ and compression sounds different. Especially one of my go-to EQ is the F6 Stereo Dynamic EQ by Waves. But regarding your question, compression, yeah. I have Waves Gold Bundle. Yeah. Some compressors have a saturation, a different texture suits different artists. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So right here, I'm gonna disable all of this, all these effects on this vocal bus here, and then kind of start again here. Oh no, do you guys use the EQ bit here as well? I'm not too sure if I see people really doing that. But yeah. Also added this FabFilter Pro Q.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no low, their throat though. So you say I'm trying to put you in a pack.
My bro's trying to put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So they made that dash. Put on my shit, called that Ray Bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no low, their throat though. So you say I'm trying to put you in a pack.
My bro's trying to put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap.
So one of the other plugins I use quite often. Let me disable this master, the limiter.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps.
It's this R compressor. I mean, I use it quite often now, and it's one of my favorite ones because it's very simple, in my opinion, to use. You can change through the views here, but I like to just, you know.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no load, they throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro's tryna put you in a pack, splash wet.
Do this for the next vocal multi track. Sure. I mean, yeah, the vocal multi track comes out tomorrow, so I'll just quickly compile this and then get it released as well. But what would you say your top 5 plugins are? Stock or bought plugins? I'll say definitely this R compressor, the F6 stereo EQ, the F6 dynamic EQ. So this one, let me kind of just show you. So these are amongst the top 2, if not the top 2. This is my go-to compressor, go-to EQ, and then what other ones? I like to use this bus compressor by, let me open up. This one here. This one's a marvelous piece of a VST. This one's nice. I like to use this as well. And then that's top 3. Another 4. No, another 2 would be, what else? I like to use a bit of the CLA76 as well for another compressor. You know, I think my top plugins, really and truly, are a mixture or different variations of EQ and compression. I also like the Fab Filter Pro Q as well. So yeah, multiple EQs and multiple compressors. But if I have any more, I'll let you know as well. The sound quality of Fab Filter and F6 are quite similar. Yeah, it's true actually. So I'm gonna use this and just compress this a bit.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no load, they throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro's tryna put you in a pack, splash wet. Leave my rap, so they made that dash. Put on my shades, called that Ray Bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no load, they throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro's tryna put you in a pack, splash wet. Leave my rap, so they made that dash. Put on my shades, called that Ray Bands.
They think I'm joking, who they provoking to leave this up boy open. There's no joke if I leave him soaking. Jump out quick, get my man a poking. Officer, I'm gonna have no involvement, just.
Now do another video just using Waves plugins. Yeah, I will do. Well, what do you guys mainly use, like FL Studio 20 or other DAWs as well? Let me know.
Why do you think that they call me low?
Facts, and I'm not use this one just yet. What I really should have done on this mix is separated the vocals for each artist. That's the proper way I should have went about it. FL, cool.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. But when recording, it was so much easier to do it this way. But what I'll do is when I provide this, because I'll provide this one for the vocal multi-track. So when I provide this for the vocal multi-track, if you go about mixing it, because there'll be no effects and no plugins and whatnot, you can easily just reroute it and just reroute to each artist. Because now I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to add different plugins for each of the artists, and that was the proper way to go. But nevertheless, because now that if I add the F6 stereo EQ or the F6 dynamic EQ, it'll be easier to go what I'm trying to go for. But nevertheless, let's continue. I wasn't gonna try to add this. I was trying to add the Renaissance EQ first. The thing about the Renaissance EQ, what I like about it is that I like to use it for shine. Now you see this type of EQ pattern here going on here. This one here. I like to do that on here. So if I was to disable this, yeah. If I let me do it here first, then I'll disable it there. So I like to go sound like this. Just something, I'm not too sure why I like using this one a lot. I think I just explained it because it gives it a shine. So let me disable this one here now and show you here.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps.
So then put the master, the limiter, so that you can actually hear it louder.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no load, they throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
Censor C's vocals are mixed using Slate plugins. Do you own the Slate digital plugins as well?
Why do you think that they call me?
So you can hear how it sounds like this without it. This is without it. Let me play it in a different part of the song.
Yo, let me get your attention. I got a split but back from them sides, and I got a 15-inch protection, and I got boost, don't ask questions. Always just forgot to mention, got pit in my bench collection.
Then with it now.
Yo, let me get your attention. I got a split but back from them sides, and I got a 15-inch protection, and I got Bruce, don't ask questions. Oh, we just forgot to mention, got pit in my bench collection. The man stay inside detention, don't get left, move that correction.
But you think that they
I just like it a bit, and of course I don't make sure I don't like add too much boosting and cutting away from this, because in a sense it's low-key kind of powerful, this one here. So I like it to give it a bit more presence, you know. I used to use a lot of the back in the day, but like a couple months ago, I used to use a lot of the Fresh Air plugin. But the Fresh Air plugin, it makes it sound like what? Like it's almost like a substitute for the sound gradizer, which is not bad. I actually like the sound of it sometimes, but I started to use this one a bit more just to give it a bit more of that high shelf bit there.
Yo.
You like the virtual mix rack? Yeah, I used to use that a lot when I used to use the virtual mix rack a lot. I didn't really have all the plugins from Waves, so that's why I used it there, and I liked the process of it because it got me stuck to not just using one set of plugins, but I got used to the way Slate Digital did their stuff, and I guess it gave me some experience using different plugins, to say the least.
Yo, let me get your attention. I got a split but back from them sides, and I got a 15-inch protection, and I got Bruce, don't ask questions. Oh, we just forgot to mention, got pit in my bench collection. The man stay inside detention, don't get left, move that correction.
But you think that they call me local, cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no low, their throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro's tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So they made that dash, put on my shades, go that way bands.
But you think that they call me local, cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no low, their throat though.
I'm gonna put the reverb on here because I think that's what's kind of missing for this track. Actually, virtual mix rack really does the job. If you got everything there, also sound quality is great. Yeah, honestly, and I think everything's just there, and I think that's what is good. Also, if you look at, I think it's called the studio rack from Waves, they've kind of got that going there, so it's kind of a similar approach. But I think if you've gone the virtual mix rack way, it's easier to go through. It's easy. I think it's a bit easier, I guess. Anyway, let me add this reverb here. I like adding this. I don't know if this is one of my favorite reverbs just to use, just to keep things simple. I just like to play with the mix value and a bit of the decay because why not? Just waiting for this to load up. Anyway, any more questions? I use both. Cool. My screen is kind of frozen. Okay, nope. Okay, it's back.
Pack, splash wet.
Cool. Alright. Yep, I'm just gonna have to wait for it. Anyway, yeah, ask more questions whilst this thing is loading up. Cool. The virtual mix rack. Have you guys tried to use any other plugins as well? Like, not plugins, but DAWs as well. Like, Ableton. What the plugin? Not what the DAW. Reaper, Studio One, Cubase.
There's no joke if I leave him soaking.
All those other things there. I'm gonna not add this this plugin right now because it's causing my computer to mess up. Yeah, but for tomorrow, essentially I'll just release this. I'll release this one, but of course it won't look like this. It'll look proper, just easier for you guys to download and start using. Can you? I tried Logic and Ableton. Can't get the hang of Ableton. Yeah, Ableton is a bit one of those tricky ones. I feel like if you started in Ableton, it would have been easier, I guess. But I feel like, yeah, I get what you mean. Because even when I started in FL, and then, because I've always had a Mac, I kind of went into Logic a little bit, and it was alright. I'll send you my vocals to mix if you want after this. It's like a slow drill summer type of song. Yeah, send it to me. My email address is. It's in the description, so you can check it out. For some reason, I find Ableton difficult to use. I've been using FL Studio. Is recording vocals easier on Pro Tools? Honestly, in my experience, well, in my short time mixing and mastering, I think once you've because I started making beats in FL Studio. So making beats in FL Studio and recording in FL Studio is so easy for me to do at the same time, because I used to make a beat, or I used to like do something called beat building. So I'll make I'll make a melody, right, and then I'll record something over it just to get the vibe of the song going. Then after I've done that, I'll add more layers to the beats and I'll complete the beats. That's how I'll go about actually recording my vocals on FL Studio and making the beat at the same time. So I'll literally mix the beats and the vocals all together in one big project, and it was so easy for me because it was just fast and fast and fast. And then now when it came to using other DAWs like Logic Pro and Pro Tools, I think those DAWs there handle audio much better. Like if you've used Logic Pro or Pro Tools before, you see that the one thing that separates it from FL Studio sometimes is the way that it just saves the audio files. It saves it into just a whole project, and it's easier to bounce the files like that. But when recording, I feel like FL Studio is the fastest for me because I'm just so used to it. But I think because I've got Pro Tools as well, and I've got Logic Pro, I've got all these 3 DAWs. Pro Tools is definitely for me the best one to actually record vocals in, for the best sound quality in my opinion. Yeah, the best sound quality. Logic Pro is good if you're a Mac user, I think, but that's that there. Yep, FL Studio is so much easier. It's so much easier. Pro Tools, man, there's a learning curve for sure. I think there's a learning curve if you use any DAW, but FL Studio probably one of the easiest ones, especially if you're just making beats. But if you're just mixing, just purely mixing, I don't know. But do you guys make beats as well? I'm not too sure if you guys do that. If you make beats as well, let me know. Because that's what even got me on FL Studio to begin with. Yeah. Because I was just making beats first. And then, of course, I did anything else. Do you guys play musical instruments as well? Because I feel like if you learn music theory as well, because I don't just mix as well. I actually make tracks and I play instruments as well. I play the piano, the keyboard. I play a bit of drums. I play a bit of the saxophone. Play a bit of acoustic guitar and bass. I know a bit of music theory. Do clients ever try to control the session and tell you what to do? How do you react when that happens? Clients control the session. They're usually pretty cool, most of them, all of them. If a client doesn't like, for example, if I do something on the mix and they don't like it, then they'll tell me, but not like in a rude manner or anything. Respectfully, they tell me, okay, yeah, can you try and do this, that, and then we'll go about fixing it like that. But usually, that won't really happen. None of that type of stuff. No clients has ever gone out of line like that, because they come into my house and this is just like a studio session, this is my room basically. So everything's kind of set up in my room, so they know not to do things like that, if that's what you're asking. I made a few. Can you play the whole song? Yeah, let me play the whole song then so you can listen to it as well. Yeah, man, I make beats. Check my beats when you get time. Don't want to spam my links here. No. Yeah, okay, no problem. I'll check it. I think I've even checked it out before, but I'll check it out again. Let me play this track here. So it's not complete, but hey, let me play it. And if you've got any more questions, ask away.
Oh yeah. Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no low, they throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bros tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So they made that dash. Put on my shit, go that way bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no low, they throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bros tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So they made that dash. Put on my shit, go that way bands.
They think I'm joking, who they provoking to leave this up boy open. There's no joke if I leave him soaking. Jump out quick, get my man a poking. Officer man, I have no involvement. Just on the opera roaming. Anglo-Saxon my waist, no Roman. Light skin ting, come here, come hold it.
Ayo, let me get your attention. I got a split but back from them sides, and I got a 15-inch protection. And I got Bruce, don't ask questions. Oh, we just forgot to mention. Got pit in my bench collection. The man stay inside detention. Don't get left, move back, correction.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no low, they throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bros tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So they made that dash, put on my shades, go that way bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no lower than throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bros tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So they made that dash, put on my shades, go that way bands.
Jump out, try put a man in a coffin. Smile on my face but the public's nodding. Now I look like a villain from Gotham. Cause these niggas think that is a joke, but they don't know that niggas get pulled. Jump out quick, tryna slit a man's throat. Whap some flicks that we keeping cold. Young G's jump out, who's on votes?
You gas this beanie. They want to pedal back, can't see me, so they wonder they can't see like Stevie. Arch your back and make it at best. See, got my belly on face and I get a man tarnished. Sling, don't get go where your heart is pissed. Little man nearly got clotted. D man's fish you for free like Harden.
Splash ching, you don't wanna hold this corn like if A14 got me hopping in things. Call me a surgeon, hold this ching. Piss, no one could talk on local. Splash corn tryna aim for your bro. Talking the gang tryna get yourself pro bro.
If I bring my yin and my yin man stupid, hit a man's heart like Cupid. No, my thing gets lucid, bruising. Them man know they're losing. Back my shank, wave it and then move it. I been on a strip, pedal back, bare cruising. Bigger man, just choose it. Don't be useless, put on your gloves and beat it.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no lower than throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bros tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So they made that dash, put on my shades, go that way bands.
Why do you think that they call me local? Cause they know my psycho taps. Swing my arm, no lower than throat though. So you say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bros tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So they made that dash, put on my shades, go that way bands. Gang, everywhere, gang. Hey. Fuck the pagans, gang, whoosh. Free order the man then. Gangers.
Yeah, so that's that track there. Now let me quickly answer these questions. Cool. Okay, you sent me the track. Cool. How much do clients pay for like 1 hour recordings time in my studio? Like £30 per hour if you're in the UK. What are your mixing and mastering prices? That usually depends on what the artist wants, but it ranges. So if they're just asking for a mix, there's a certain price. If you're asking for a master, there's a certain price. But it's about ranges from like, yeah. Drop me an email or just send me like an email, then I'll send you a proper document with all the prices there. Send vocals to you. Cool. You should do a mixing and mastering tutorial in Logic Pro. Yep, I'll be doing that more often because I feel like a lot more people want to learn how to use Logic Pro as well. So I'll be doing the next one. Even when I go next time on the live stream, I'll probably do like one on Logic Pro, a live stream on that as well. There. Can't wait for this vocal preset pack to release. I'm only in year 10 Windows Home Studio, but I've got a couple of flows, but I'm working on it. Okay, cool. So I'll check out your track in it and I'll do that there. Do you guys? Well, I'm gonna ask a question. Do you guys? So how much do you guys know about music theory? How much do you guys know about music theory? Like chords, progressions, and all that type of stuff. Because if you make beats, I'm pretty sure you know a fair bit, or you know even quite a lot. But let me know. But that's that track that I provided for the vocal multi track. So yeah, it will literally be released 12 p.m. tomorrow. Of course, you guys will be notified as well. And just to let you guys know, also, if you are a member, you get exclusive vocal multi tracks as well. So you get to choose what vocal multi tracks you want, and you get discounts as well. I know a little though. None. I use the FL help thing. Okay, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So usually what I do, for example, I'm not sure if you guys use autotune or not, but if you were to use autotune, like if you're trying to find the key of a beat, I mean you can do this with what's it called, Antares auto key, but that you need to have the. I'm learning cause I can't do these type beats no more. Okay. Yeah, so if you used to try and find the key of a beat or song, this is my method. I think I've showed it in one of my videos, especially on the autotune tutorial. But yeah. Okay, just basics of music theory, not the advanced stuff, but I go by ears mostly. Yeah, cool, that's cool. I kind of go by ear as well, to be fair. But I just know a little bit myself. So usually when I'm trying to find the key of a beat, if the artist wants to have like a autotune on this track, usually they ask me, for example, a client may be asking me, if they're recording some autotune vocals, they're like, can you add autotune to that? And if you know nothing about music theory or nothing, you don't know what key to set it in. So sometimes I hear tracks of of engineers who have autotune on the thing, but it does not sound in key at all. It sounds off key. So if I was to bring up this autotune plugin here, just to show you quickly.
She say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro tryna put.
So sometimes they just put autotune on and they put the retune speed up, and that's all they know.
She say I'm tryna put you in a pack.
My bro tryna put you in a pack. Splash wet, leave my rap. So they made that dash. Put on my shades, go that way bands.
Why do you think that they call me?
Anyway, I'm not gonna add autotune to this track. I'm just trying to show you an example here. Yeah, there's a plugin called AutoKey. What? So do you pay for that as well? Do you pay for AutoKey as well? Because for that Antara's subscription, having a lot of plugins get kind of costly, especially the subscription. But yeah, what I usually do is I open up plus button here, and I press FL's keys. I bring up a piano. Usually I have a piano as well, so I either just use my actual piano I have, or I just bring up this piano. Then I listen to the track, and then after I try and find the key by humming or listening to the track. So when we solo the beats, I do this. And that's the key. And then I figure out, is it minor key or is it major key? Automatically sounds like a minor key to me, so it's either going to be E. If I automatically think it's an E flat minor, I'll do this. Like that, so I know it's that key. If it was E major, E flat major will be this one, and it's not that one. I know it's E minor, E flat minor. So if now what I'll do is I'll play the notes throughout the track and see if it actually resonates with it. And then what? Yeah, that's the way I'll go about it. And to even make sure to show you a bit more, if I was to create a beat now, or to create a bit of a beat, so let me bring in some of my music packs here. Let me do the sound of this. So if I was to try and recreate the, like if you're trying to recreate some some of the bass melodies and whatnot, not bass melodies but the bass line, what I would tend to do is just bring in the pattern here. This is if you're trying to recreate beats. Can I send you beats for artists you get in? Yeah, you can do that as well. Send me a bunch and I'll try and get some artists to actually do that as well, so I can put you guys on as well, and just put you guys put a link to your channel in the description, and then we can all grow. We can all grow that way. So yeah, send me some as well. You don't know where you are. Can you do reverse engineer Heady 1 Only You track, especially Drake's verse? Yeah, I'll do that. I'm an artist. Send through, bro. Cool. UK or New York? Any. So let me open up like a. In the same email? Yeah. But what's your email? I've got some 8 bars recorded, but I need a new beat under it. Maybe you can check it out and also give me feedback. Yeah, sure. Do you know, I'll send my email here right now. I'll just enter it because it'll be easier for me to do what I need to do here. Is it worth it to learn mixing? I believe so, because when I started, because even I can sometimes I consider myself an artist. I don't know if you guys know that I actually produce tracks as well, but that's how I got to the stage of even doing these tutorials, because I learned how to mix my own tracks. So if you can do that as well, I think it's well worth it. Can you get round to mixing my track, or do you have a certain schedule? I can do so, but let me get ready to download that. What's your favorite compressor? Currently, it's the R compressor. To be fair, it's the R compressor. It's the R1. Toronto Drew up next, bro. Cool. Yeah, so that's that there. What was I doing here? I'm not too sure. But no, yeah, just keep asking questions and I'll do what I gotta do. Cool. You ever think about dropping a tape? What, me personally, or like what type of tape? Like a one with many artists tape, or like a personal project? Because I've released a lot of personal projects before. If you just search at Cole the 7th, you can do that as well. You ever think about do you ever use the R compressor on the lead Vox or just the Vox bus? Yeah, sometimes I mix and match. Like especially I was mixing a track, was it not yesterday or so? And I added it on the lead vocals on all the individual tracks. But usually on FL Studio, I just tend to just use it on the Vox bus, and I tend to use other lighter compressors. I consider the Futu compressor a bit lighter than these other compressors, if that makes sense, like that. But if I hop into Pro Tools, in fact, let me hop into Pro Tools now actually, and show you something. Show you one of the mixes I've been working on. It's a good track as well. Then after, I'll get back to you guys. If you guys send me an email, I'll get back to you today as well, regarding those matters there. But let me go into Pro Tools and show you a quick, and then after I can show you quickly how it kind of works out there. But just opening it up. Okay, how long did it take you to make your studio, and how much did it cost for your studio? To be fair, it's not even a proper studio like that. It is a home studio because it has a studio microphone and studio components. But I'm not at that stage where, because it's still in my room. This is my bedroom, and I invite people to come over. So once I get to that stage where I can actually purchase a space or buy a space or even rent out a space to actually go about accepting more people and whatnot, then it'll be good. I think did that answer your question? What's the best way to use my Instagram as well? I got 2 Instagram accounts, so email me and Instagram. But if not, just give me your details now, and I'll contact you if you want it to be that way. Yeah, share some photos. Cool. What was the other question? With a 2-track beat, is it? I find it hard to hold on. Cardiac, this one. With a 2-track beat, I find it hard to sit the vocals in the mix and keep the beat loud and kicky still. If the beat's too loud, the vocals are low. If the vocals are too high, the beat is too low. You get me? Now I get that. Have you tried? Let me show you this track. I think this track may answer your question a bit, hopefully. But if not, then I'll do more of that, because I get what you mean by. Yeah, I'll try and do this. I don't like the interface of Photos at all. Gives me some Microsoft Excel kind of vibe. No, I get that still. Yeah, I think it's just kind of old. It looks old and outdated. But they have the dark version, which is kind of cool now, which is kind of cool indeed. So let me just open this up and just let me play the track first, and then whilst I'm answering the other questions. Analog or plugins? Plugins mainly. Which ones do I like or do I prefer? I'm trying to get once I get my actual studio place, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some outboard gear. But that's a process, and some time and money is gonna be needed for that. But any good headphones that you can recommend for mixing? These ones, the Beyerdynamics 770 DT Pro. I think these are the best ones and the cheapest, not cheapest, but the best. I mean, they're about £125 or so, but it's pretty good. I mean, the headphones I was using before were just some dead Sony headphones, and they're not good for mixing at all. These ones are probably the best ones that I've ever used for mixing so far. Of course, you can go the higher route, but I think if you have a pair of good quality headphones and a pair of speakers just to listen to, then you can find that balance between mixing. Because what I've realized, especially when using these headphones, it sounds much more natural and balanced, if that makes sense. So the highs on these studio monitors, you can't see them now, but the KRK Rocket 5s, the highs on that are not the same highs on this, if that makes sense. So let me play this track quickly, and then I'll answer more questions. Okay, I just noticed that you can't hear it, so let me just playback engine, FL Studio ASIO. Okay, let me close this one down as well. Hopefully it doesn't mess up, but yeah, I'm just checking it out. Beyerdynamic are in a league of their own, to be honest. Yeah, but to be fair, I haven't actually used any other headphones per se, but I just like these because based on the reviews I've watched, to be fair. But yeah, once I get to that stage where I can do multiple reviews on different headphones, I will definitely be doing more reviews and tutorials. But these are the ones I have, and I like them. I like them so much. That's why I'm on Reaper last time. Okay, let me play this track. Some inputs are missing. No. Cool. You guys should be able to see this now. Rather hear it. Let me resize this window so you can actually see it without this black thing in the way. Okay, that should be sufficient. I'm gonna play the track. Best earphone for listening to normal music. To be fair, I use my AirPods, and I got a pair of Shure the in-ear monitors for Shure, because I'm also a musician on the side. Like, I actually play live gigs every now and then, so I got some in-ear monitors. I forgot what they're called, but once I get to find out the name, I'll send it to you. But let me play this track in the meantime.
Fuck all my souls on space and way too cautious, heart be racing, way too high, I'ma touch the sky. Cloud 9 in all my tunes and I'ma keep it brazy, chilling, don't heat up, I'ma keep it frisky. Played the game and I played it risky, really. Fuck all the fence, no cap, no kizzy, fuck it. Fuck all my souls on space and way too cautious, heart be racing, way too high, I'ma touch the sky. Cloud 9 in all my tunes and I'ma keep it brazy, chilling, don't heat up, I'ma keep it frisky. Played the game and I played it risky, really. Fuck all the fence, no cap, no kizzy. Local Jazzy, she wants it glizzy, now on that just keep it litty. Ain't COVID, I just grew my belly. Eating much, I just kept it steady. Kept it ready, fuck on my face, don't come with your bullshit, might get ticky. KDC, way fucking violent. So set on the coin, that's minor. Keep it jokes, don't step on the line. Don't do it. Straight to my head, do be with the market. Wasn't me that you fucking dissed, I'm your fucking father. You're not bad, nah, don't force it. Keep it natural, keep it rolling. Hey, you're there, here, bun, sedan. You're not bad, you're done, here, bun. Fuck with the chat, I'm baking. Don't get pumped, they might get slayed. Slay him, DTB, or the hush, I play him.
Cool, so that's what I'm gonna play for now, and I recorded this in Pro Tools, and as you guys can see, so let me kind of break it down. I mean, it is similar. I think Pro Tools and Logic Pro are very similar. It's just the interface. I think the interface kind of throws people off. I remember even when I first used it, I was like, how do I use this? And the shortcuts. I even had to print out a full document of shortcuts, how to use the shortcuts. Because I'm still learning this. I'm still even learning how to mix and master. You know, I think that's what I like about this YouTube channel, because I'm on this journey with you guys as well. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm on this journey to learn, even to improve my mixing and mastering. And I am happy that I can share it with you guys, type of thing. So, do you want to become a big engineer one day, like Fumes, Biggs, Tweako, etc.? I mean, yeah, that's part of the pipeline. That's part of the plan, type of thing. Also, just actually get like a proper studio place as well, because as I mentioned, I'm not only a mix engineer, but I am an artist on the side as well, and I just do everything type of music related type of things. Would you be able to do a vocal multi-track but with the beat stems instead of an MP3, but very good? Yes, I will be able to do that, but currently I don't have any multi-track that any other artist will allow me to use for distribution, unless it's one of my own vocal multi-tracks. So yeah, check out any of my songs. If you want me to provide any of songs, any of my multi-tracks personally, then let me know. But just check out any songs and I'll provide them, because literally I've made all the tracks I've released or recorded, 95% of them I made the beats myself. So you can check out Called the Seventh. What's the next question? As a mixing engineer, do you sometimes feel the feeling that what you're doing is for you bad, even at advanced level? I follow you from France. Oh yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, sometimes I feel like if this especially happens when a client sends me a track for me to mix for them, sometimes I feel like this is not that, it's not that great, but when they listen to it, they feel like it's amazing. So I guess it's because it's the pressure of trying to make that client happy in a sense, or trying to do the best as you can. But sometimes it's out of your control, because you weren't the one who recorded it. If I got to record it and everything with the client, I feel like it's a much easier process, and I don't feel like that, I guess, if that makes sense. Yeah, man, we're gonna grow up together. We're gonna go together. Yeah, certainly. It will help, bro. It will happen. Keep grinding. I think a big step would be getting your own studio and getting a customer base. Yeah, definitely a studio. Because right now, before COVID hit, I had like clients, like I had artists come in like almost every single day, and it was like that. And the thing is, this room right now is small. Like, it's small. Literally, my bed is literally over there. It's small. I kind of got the setup here. But I'm making the most of what I have. Do you get E fatigue during long sessions? If so, how do you handle it? I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I do. Especially when I have clients, because sometimes I have sessions where it's like the artist comes in for like 4 hours. But the good thing about those sessions there is that it's all I really need to do is a pre-mix. So I mix whilst I'm recording with the artist. But in terms of actually mixing the track itself, sometimes, yeah, that can happen. But usually I don't stay at my computer for more than an hour when I'm actually mixing anyway. And then I come back, once I do like a mix for like an hour, send it to the client, see what they're thinking, then come back the next time, then make those changes there. So I don't like to even spend more than a few hours mixing anyway. I feel like I understand mixing now to a good level. There's just a tiny thing that I'm missing when the song just doesn't sound like a good song. I think it might have something to do with sidechaining. Interesting. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I'm 21. Breaks are important to avoid fatigue. Certainly. Yeah, let me play this track now and show you the routine. So the routine is kind of very similar. I think one thing I really learned about, even when I was mixing. Hold on, let me answer this question first. Do you think it would be possible to send you a mix that I work on to have a professional feedback? Yeah, certainly. Send it to me and then I'll get back to you. But one thing I learned about even just the mixing itself is that once I learned it in FL Studio, it became easier to translate it into other DAWs. It's just like learning an instrument. When I first learned how to play the keyboard or the piano, taking that music theory and translating it to that, for example, the bass guitar or the acoustic guitar or even any other thing, it was simple and it reduced my learning curve. My learning curve was no longer a curve, that type of thing. So it made it so much easier because once you understand music theory, understand chords, it's all like a family type of thing. So it makes it easier. So even learning the basics of like mixing, EQ and compression, to me, that's the most fundamental thing. Everything becomes easier. Then all you need to learn is just the interface, how to route things, and now I'm watching and whatnot. So if I play this track now, so this is the beat here. Okay, let me show you the mixer because I think that's where things start to come alive and make sense. So let me do like this. Okay, so these two are the beat here. I think I created the next one to have this. I think somebody was asking about like a drowned censored water effect. I don't think that's it. But anyway, that's the that's the beat there. And then the hook 2, hook dubs, singing ad-libs, verse dubs, other one, ad-libs, intro, vox bus, reverb, ad-libs. Please do a tutorial on mid-side EQ. It's giving me problems. Certainly will do. What type of EQ do you use though? Yeah. And this one here also, it was a premix. It was a premix as well, so it's not properly. You can see that it's not properly there, especially in the mastering stage. Whenever I do like a premix, I think sometimes the premix is actually good enough to be the actual mix itself, but the mastering stage side of things is not ready to be for sure, not at all. But even if you listen to the mix, if I play this track one more time, let's play it from like here. Yo, what's up? JZG Beats.
Sedan, you're no bad, you're done here, but fuck with the chat, I'm baking. Don't get pumped, they might get slayed. Slay him, DTB or the hush chat, play him. Tell him, now we don't need his horns. Chorus, keep your head down, focus. Fake love in the air, that's bogus. Stinky airbus now, but orders. Just step for my guys on orders, grinding.
So let me kind of break this down quickly on the vocal bars, the effects I used. So
focus, fake love in the air, that's bogus. Stinky airbus, focus.
So this is the verse, okay? This verse is rooted into the vocal bus as well. So everything, see the majority, EK producer, what are you saying? So the majority of all these vocal takes are rooted into this vox bus here. And on the vox bus, you can see essentially what I added was this R compressor, what else? Not this one. This R compressor, and then F6 dynamic EQ, and then the CLA76 compressor. So on the vocal bus, what's making it sound like that is these 3 plugins. Then of course reverb, and that's it. And yeah, I have clients that like the premix better than the final mix slow. I get that. is Pro Tools free. You can get a free version of Pro Tools, like something called Pro Tools First. I think it helps you can use it, and it helps it will enable you to actually get the basic understanding of Pro Tools, especially the zoom. You can use all these features basically, and not all of them exactly, but it's just like a basic version of Pro Tools. Will get you started. I recommend, especially because eventually the reason why I decided to go with Pro Tools or even purchase it is because when mixing and mastering, because I have a Mac Mini, and what I usually do if I go to like another studio, let's say for example Pirate Studios or so, I'll take my Mac Mini instead of I don't like to use laptops anymore per se. I like to use actual desktop computers. So I'll take my Mac Mini, plug it into, like for example if I go Pirate Studios or any other studio, plug it into the monitor or display. I bring my wireless keyboard and mouse. So let me show you that. My wireless keyboard and mouse here. And then that's what I use there. And then I can load up Pro Tools on my Mac Mini. So you get it. So I load that in and I just use an external hard drive. It's literally portable. All I need is a display. And yeah, that's how I do it. Then after they bring the mic, artist or wherever studio I'm in, they bring the microphone, they bring whatever they need to do. But at least I know that I'm recording in a nice DAW for recording. And then after I've recorded the track, I can do whatever I need to do with it. Then I can even bring it into a different DAW and mix it there if I find it easier. And yeah, so that's what I do there. Next multi-track drops tomorrow. Yeah, it's dropping tomorrow. It's not this one here. It's the one I showed before. If you kind of rewind the video, you probably kind of see it. But yeah, it drops tomorrow at 12 p.m. Just finished mixing and mastering the vocal mod track 1 in the starter pack. Should I send it to you? Yeah, send it to me. What do you think about UAD plugins? I haven't really used them too tough, but I'm gonna check them out and then get back to you on that one there. Do you feel that Pro Tools will help produce a better sounding mix and master versus Logic Pro 10? I think them two are kind of similar. I think for recording, I prefer Pro Tools for just recording itself because it's kind of easy. Because I use Logic Pro as well, but I feel like for recording itself, just Pro Tools it's just a tad bit easier than Logic Pro, especially when setting the tempo and all this type of things. I think it's a tad bit easier, but they're kind of similar. But Logic Pro and Pro Tools for me, because it's available on Windows and Mac, it makes my life easier. So when I actually record professionally with a client and whatnot, it just makes my life easier because I can put it on my Mac and on my Windows PC as well. So that's what I like there. There's a free DAW called BandLab. It's standard. I've used the Android version, but heard that the PC version is great. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out as well. A lot of people have been asking me for BandLab tutorials. Yeah, I sent some beats. Would appreciate the feedback. Live feedback. Okay, let me check it out. No, you can't get UAD plugins without buying the hardware. They come with hardware only. Yep. Okay, man said vocal mod track 1. How you get that? That was a one time ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I think he put he's talking about the vocal mix and starter pack. There's 4 vocal multi-tracks and one of them is called Vox M1. I think that's what it means. Is Fumes the engineer mix a warm type of mix? I'm trying to experiment my mixes. Mine's are always just sharp. Well, what type of do you use a DSR? And what type of plugins or EQs do you use? I think that's the main question I'll ask. What type of EQ do you use? Yeah, Vox M1. Okay.
Might get Slate.
Alright, let me see if I can find your thing. Let me quickly do this. 1 minute. Let me play this track whilst I'm trying to find it. Lo, this really turned into a Q&A. Lo, yeah, it really did. It really did.
Might get Slate, slim. DTB or the host I play him. Tell him now we don't need his hose. Chorus, keep your head down, focus. Fake love in the air, that's bogus. Stinky herbers now but orders. Just step for my guys on orders, grinding. We searching, I find him, plunder. Or the up boys try hiding. Where? Me and my guys just gliding. Side by side, we all try find him. You don't want no passer, KDC and like.
Also, I want to let you guys know that Fumes the engineer uses expensive mics and hardware that give premium sound right from the start. Yeah, he does. The outboard gear and analog gear he has is, yeah, it's a mad one. Anyway, I want to tell you guys also that this, if you're trying to find this artist or if you're trying to just know Wagwan, yeah, I'm gonna go on my email just in like 2 minutes. I'll just anything you guys sent, I'll do like something live as well just now. But I want to show you guys that if you want to check out this artist, he's part of a. I'm not too sure if I told you guys this already, but I've got like a record label type of thing, and let me show you. It's called APCM Records UK, and this is it. 1 minute, hold on. Let me go into full screen. Alright, so this is it, right? This is you can go and check it out. Can you see my screen? Not so sure. These are the videos now. So this artist right now is this guy called Cardiac. So
Fuse on the U-turn whip. One got out on the slide and quick. Me and my guys just causing chaos. When they see us, they instantly fear us. DS collect your souls like Amos. They're chatting shit right out their anus. Took two top try act like a rubber man like Brutus. Betrayed their mates so they move like Judas.
yeah, and there's some other artists there as well. I shot and edited all the music videos as well. So you're answering. How often do you go live like this? Anytime, but I'll probably go live at least 3 times a week, depending on what time. I'm not too sure what the best time is for you guys, in it, but I think this time, around this time, is right for now. He sounds like you, lol. What other one? And official T and TE same time. Lol. Yeah, he is, because he's got a bit of Irish blood in him. Yeah, let me see if I can go check out the live stuff right now. Cool. So let me go for the. Who sent the first one? Angel. So was your one just a beat? Let me know if yours one was just a beat. Let me know if yours was just a beat. Let me play it anyway. Let me download it. No, nah, I can't. Yeah, I've kind of gone into that, but this one here is like with a team in it. So I've got like it's not just me, but I started it with another guy as well. Okay, so both of you, it was a mix. Cool. So let me play this track. Let me open it up. Let me see if I can open. Oh. Okay. Let me just open it up. What's your snap, bro? And drop your email. I want to send you a mix to listen to. Cool. Let me drop my email once again. But let me play this track as well. Let me know if you can hear it as well.
This one's cold, you know.
Angel, swear down, you man.
I'm all in the writ like baby, that's what I do for all of my doggies.
Oh, you made your own beat as well? That's hard.
I'm all in the writ like babies, that's what I do for all of my doggies. Get naughty if a man get talky. Think I'm in love, calling Lizzie my chargy. Tryna put fire in the booth, no Charlie. All time I don't chill in parties with big straps on my little bro money. Tryna score all of the goals like Vardy. I'm all in the writ like babies, that's what I do for all of my doggies. Get naughty if a man get talky. Think I'm in love, calling Lizzie my chargy. Tryna put fire in the booth, no Charlie. All time I don't chill in parties with big straps on my little bro money. Tryna score all of the goals like Vardy. The man them ain't tryna die young, so the swap stay close like Bonnie and Clyde. And if it's not, then I might get angry. Show you two sides like Jekyll and Hyde.
1 minute. Let me listen with my my studio monitors as well. So I'm gonna go mute quickly. Hold on, so I can actually hear it proper.
This chick was asking for sex, RB came through, that's too much pep. Each man keep dashing about knives, reality check, who have you knifed? I'm just eager to get this cake. You see man, I just jumped on a track like Johan Blake, I got things to say. How you man them come so fake, plotting on man but smile on my face. These youths them way too lame, come like snakes, chatting my name. Tryna put man in a grave. Well, it is what it is. When shots ride, he don't do it for clout. He do it to show that the level's about. And them man good with a verbal 24/7 love running them out. Pow, Kelly come use that mouth. Man them dare love do it for clout. In the pitch doing 2-foot tackles, you already know that I'm causing fouls. And the skelly try to ask for sex. No way could I do that, boo, I'm sorry, the whole of the man them's pressed. So man I just ditch that bitch, G a friend and see who's next. These man them at their age, the actor for gal, I'm not impressed. Real nigga shit, I'm not impressed. But you say man it's all cool and man it's all blessed. I speak with chest, gal you on me keep ask for sex.
Yeah, I'm just seeing the comments right now. The beat is hard. I'm not gonna lie, the beat is clean. I think the vocals is where what's it called? It's like someone said here, it's decent but kind of needs more energy, I feel. But if that's the vibe, then it's cool. Yeah, I feel like the vocals need to be, in a sense, for lack of a better word, it needs to be compressed more. What do I mean by that? It needs to be compressed more. It needs to sound more up front, and because it sounds like you added the reverb there, so I will kind of eliminate that space. Yeah, I'll eliminate that space because right now the reverb is adding it's making it sound like there's a gap between where the vocals is or are and does that make sense? So try and eliminate that type of reverb and try and like add more compression to that, but it sounds clean so far, and I think I heard some of the effects you added before. It sounds cold.
Back up the D and G on breast, press, give it the D, who's next? I'm just eager.
Because the beat is so hard as well. Because the beat is so hard, it will make sense if the compression is kind of not hard, too hard, not like it's crushing it, but hard enough that it kind of like, wow, this is it. So yeah, try and match the energy type of thing there. You said, I just thought if I had more compression, I would have. Wait, I struggle to use compression. I just play around and hope for the best. Okay, yo bro, I sent 2 songs. By the way, I'm using your presets I bought. Yeah, let me know what's your email address. Did you send it now or did you send it before? But let me know. But yeah, this track is. Let me continue listening to it as well.
To send us texts, I need me bands, I need me cake. I'm a little bit like Blabies, that's what I do for all of my doggies. Get naughty if a man get talky. Think I'm in love, gonna Lizzie my chargy. Tryna put fire in the booth, no Charlie. All time I don't chill in parties with big straps on my little bro money. Tryna score all of the goals like Vardy. I'm a little bit like Blabies, that's what I do for all of my doggies. Get naughty if a man get talky. Think I'm in love, gonna Lizzie my chargy. Tryna put fire in the booth, no Charlie. All time I don't chill in parties with big straps on my little bro money. Tryna score all of the goals like Vardy.
Actually, you know what? Now after listening to this track a bit more, I feel like even the reverb is. I think it's fine if you leave the reverb settings there. Perhaps maybe just compress it a bit more and then go about it like that. That's what I would do. Just compress it a bit more. So what vocal box track was that? Was it number 6 or? Trying to figure out which one it was. Oh man, which one is it? Let me know which one it was so I can see if I can open that up as well, and show you that as well. But I think if you just compress it a bit more, let me see if I can open up a. Let me open up something from one of these. Let me open up the vocal M1. I think it was 12. Actually, yeah, it probably was 12 actually. But yeah. In fact, I'll show you guys after. Let me continue listening to more of your tracks first. Then I'll show you what I would do if for the other thing as well. But yeah, for that track there,
I was getting all
let me even bring it into FL here as well, so I can kind of put them here. Yeah.
See my chargy, trying to put fire.
So I like to analyze the waveforms as well. I used to struggle with compression, but to be honest, it's all by ear. Don't depend too much on the numbers. Yeah, that's true.
See my chargy, tryna put fire in the booth, no Charlie. All time I don't chill in parties with big straps on my little bro money. Tryna score all of the goals like Vardy. I'm a little bit like Blabies, that's what I do for all of my doggies. Get naughty if a man get talky. Think I'm in love, gonna Lizzie my chargy. Tryna put fire in the booth, no Charlie. All time I don't chill in parties with big straps on my little bro money. Tryna score all of the goals like Vardy. The man them ain't tryna die young, so the swap stay close like Bonnie and Clyde. And if it's not, then I might get angry. Show you 2 sides like Jekyll and Hyde. This chick was asking for sex, so B came through, that's too much pep. Who's man keep clashing about knives, reality check.
Alright, so I'm gonna listen to At Birds, is it? Is it At Birds and At Chris? Was this like a collaboration type of beat? And the pause was clean, can't lie. Yeah, it was hard. I think that was good. I really like the beat though. Let me know your if you got any more beats as well. What was it? At Angel, if you got any more beats as well, let me know. I think it's on your channel, innit? So I'll just click on your channel and then check out your channel as well. And I'll listen to more of your beats as well. Cool, this one's by Birds and At Chris. Let's play it. Yeah, I've seen the rest as well, so I'll bring them in as well. As I'm playing this, I'll just bring them in and just kind of listen to them as well.
Beats. I'll catch this bird for you.
Purchase your tracks today.
This one's hard. This one's hard. Hey.
Purchase your tracks today.
This track is hard. The 8-way pattern that you have there and just the whole vibe of the track is hard. But what are you saying? If I get an artist on this and then I do like would you mind if I try and get an artist on this and after we can do like do something as well? So I'll check out your other beats as well and all you other guys who sent tracks as well. I'll try and get artists then I'll do like a proper breakdown as well. And if you got the stems as well, if you want to send it over, they can work some sort of deal out if you want to make some money out of it as well. But let me listen to what's it? EK. I'll listen to the track in a minute. Let me just continue listening to some of this track as well.
Purchase your tracks today.
Yeah, that track is just something else. That track is just something else. Cool. Let's listen to This is EK's. I'm gonna check. If you can still continue sending me tracks. I'm just gonna check all of them out in it. So, yeah, JSH. I got your track as well, and I got some other tracks. So I'll go through this, and then. Yeah. Cool. Okay, this is the vocal mode track 1 in it.
I'm taking risks for the paper. I pray to the Lord for the haters. I've been through a lot.
Swerving, and bro blacked out in the German. Got this bunny and she twerking.
That notes get paid, bro. I'm trying to escape. Niggas too weird. Was my bro? Now a snake. I promise, but I'm coming for this game.
AM to PM, I hustle, no mistake. Grinding so much that I'm chasing that cake. I was dead broke, trying to get into the game. My heart's so cold, I seen through the fakes. My heart's so cold, I seen through the fakes.
I've taken risks for the paper. I pray to the Lord for the haters. I've been through a lot. Guys love chatting a lot, plotting on me. Keep my baby by my side. Yes, bro, I know it's so nuts, but my lifestyle fucked. Guys switch up, I swear the end so hot. Started jigging up, my J's no hoss. I took that risk, I took that loss. I've taken risks for the paper. I pray to the Lord for the haters. I've been through a lot. Guys love chatting a lot, plotting on me. Keep my baby by my side. Yes, but I know it's so nuts, but my lifestyle fucked. Guys switch up, I swear the end so hot. Started jigging up, my J's no hoss. I took that risk, I took that loss. LV back, now she looking at my watch. Is that
The Vex there is too cold. Even like the intro bit as well. I think it's very nice. I get what you mean by where you added you made the it's a bit sharp. I can hear that as well. I can hear the sharpness to it. So try and experiment. I think I asked you that what type of EQ are you using, because I can hear that sharpness. And also, yeah, try and lower the volume of the vocals just a bit as well, because they sound a bit just a bit separated from the beat. Not separated per se, but just not gelled in. But so far, these effects are hard. Let me continue playing it.
Lost. I've taken risks for the paper. I pray to the Lord for the haters. I've been through a lot. Guys love chatting a lot, plotting on me. Keep my baby by my side. Yes, bro, I know it's so nuts.
Oh, this one's part of the vocal mix and starter pack. So if you check it out, link in the description. And there's 4 vocal multi tracks that are there.
I took that risk, I took that loss. I've taken risks.
I think the reverb is fine as well. I think it's just the EQ, mainly the EQ and just the volume of it, and then I think it'll be great. especially what you've done with the stutters and the effects. That's too good.
I'm taking risks for the paper. I pray to the Lord for their haters. I'm being.
Let me play from here.
A swerving,
Hey.
swerve.
Let me hear that again.
A swerving. Me and bro blacked out in the German. Got this baddie and she twerking. Shout out to my ex, man, I know you're burning. Man, I had to stop fucking with the fakes, cause I leveled up and their man there stayed. Where's the addy man pointing ways? Alright bro, where's the yap man, give me the raise. I'm bursting out billet and blaze, and she hurt cut, man, just hit it and flayed. Man, I'm lit and I'm on my own wave. Don't dance, diddy bop, man, hit it then skate. And man, I can't lie, I breathe through some shit, but fam, mommy never raised no bitch. For the paper, I had to take some risk. For your girl, my bro just gave her a spliff. I've taken risks for the paper. I pray to the Lord for their haters. I've been through a lot. Guys love.
The thing is, it's not like it's the sharpness is actually it's listenable. It's not like it's bad to listen to, because sometimes when I used to do, especially when I used to do my mixes and they sounded sharp, like it was not nice to listen to. And on these headphones, I will know if they're like proper sharp where you can't listen to it type of thing. You know, what do I mean by that? If they haven't used the DSR, or it just sounds just too many high frequencies type of thing. So it's on the safe side, but just to make it sound more natural, I'll reduce some of those high frequencies there. But it's
She hurt cut, man, just hit it and flayed.
But the effects are too great.
But fam, mommy never raised no bitch. For the paper, I had to take some risk. For your girl, my bro just gave her a spliff.
Are you a fan of lo-fi genre? Because I mainly see a lot of drill on your channel. Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Answer to that question is basically yeah, I am. I do a lot of drill because a lot of people ask for it, but yeah. Other one. Am I seeing this right now? You're live. Yeah. You are seeing it right now. Okay, what's the other question? Just sent 2 songs over. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna listen to the other track now. Who's the other one? Is Elzino and Verbiz. Are you guys still here? If you are, let me listen to the track. But let me know if you're here. But I'll go on to JSH, then I'll go to Weps, and then no. Your boy sent me a track first, then I'll go into Weps, then JSH. Alright. Cool. I think you sent me one on YouTube. So okay, so these are your beats on YouTube. So let's check them out then. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You probably used Fresh Air. You probably, because it sounds like a Fresh Air, like Fresh Air was used. Now that I think about it, it probably, did you? Okay, you're still here. So yeah, I'll check out your track. I'll check out your track as well. Cool. When's Vocal Multitrack 16 coming out? It's coming out tomorrow, midday. It's only going to be available for 24 hours, so but you guys, yeah, you should be able to get that one as well. So yeah, check out, was it, how do you pronounce your invite? Dil. I'll check it out as well. So let me quickly check out your boy's mix here. So he's got some of his beats here. So this is his channel here. This is your boy. If you listen to another one of mine, can you pick either Birds, X Low or Birds? Yeah. I'll do that as well. So listen to this one by Low Boy, Your Boy, Central CX, melodic drill type beat. It's called Overnight. Let's listen to it. Is this just a beat in it? Just a beat. Are you doing the vocal multitrack comp again? Are you talking about the one where I do like multiple vocal multitracks? If so, yeah, I'll do that as well, because I still got a backlog of vocals that I can compile as well. And I think it's just sometimes it's just a bit easier to do so. Bro, you too dope, man. I love from Nepal. Love. Let's play this track.
Yo, boy.
Oh man, I've been muted. No voice. Thank you guys for letting me. But anyway, what I was asking is that what VSTs did you use for the melodies? Because it actually sounds very good. What VSTs did you use? If you're still here at your boy. One thing I'll just probably work on is, am I still muted? No, I shouldn't be. But no, one thing I'll probably just work on is the, what's the thing called? Just a bit of the 808, some of the 808 parts there. Contact for the melodies. Yeah, I'll probably just join that 808 bit. Probably a different type of 808 and make it a bit glued in, if that makes sense. Wait, did you pay for contacts as well? Or is it, which one? Like, how to use it? Yo, oh wait, so let me go to this other one where it was. Oh, where I reviewed the mixes. It's VGR. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll be doing that again. So this week when I release the vocal multi track, then next week that's when that video will be, the mix submission video will be released. Or I can do it. I'll probably do it 2 parts. It depends on how many people send it in. If a lot of people send it in, then I'll definitely do 2 parts, and I'll release one a bit earlier so you guys can see it. But the other question was, I've been trying to find that guitar for time. You know, when you react to our mixes, you should do a little competition where, and the best mix gets like some sort of little prize. Yeah, I was thinking of doing something like that before. Like I was thinking of even giving away like subscriptions, like a 1-year free subscription to like a Waves Gold bundle plugin or whatnot, and all these other type of VSTs, or even just something cool in it. I was thinking of doing that, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that. You know, yeah, I think that's a great idea. Thank you for that. Yeah, the 808 is kind of lacking. Please go on Logic after low. Let me see. Yeah, I'll see if I can go on Logic. But the thing is, I'm gonna have to kind of, because my stream right now, it's a bit techie, if that makes sense. Because I need to connect my Mac Mini into this. But definitely, I'll come on probably later on tonight. I'll try and come back on, and I'll be on Logic Pro. I'll try that as well. Fire, and the hats are kind of loud. Do you use 4K button on SSL too? Not really. To be fair, I just leave it as it is. I used to, but I don't really use it too tough anymore. Cool, we'll fix that 808, man. Yeah, it isn't off, but I might use a different one. Thanks for the view, man. Yeah, maybe not so much expensive stuff, but maybe things like one free mix or something. Yeah, I think that's a good idea as well. Listen to mine. I have to go eat right now. Cool, let me listen to yours then. Watch Tribe Gang. 808 pattern might not be off, but the 808 might be off. Okay, let's listen to your mix. I'll check out more. I'm gonna check. Hey, yo boy, yo boy. I'm gonna check out more of your beats as well, and then probably I'll drop you a message because you got a lot of beats there, so you guys can go and check him out as well. This is his channel. Cool. Let me check out the other beats as well. Cool. This one is by, I think, because the one, let me see. This one is by. Alright, so this one's by Verbiz. I think this one, Verbiz. This is just an 8-bar pattern. This is just an 8-bar pattern. Yeah. So let's just quickly listen to this. Then after I'll go to then. What you guys asking? Can you show us how to auto vocals after they've been recorded? What do you mean how to auto-tune? And how big is my main monitor? My main monitor is 32 inches. Let me try and see if I can show you. That's how big. This is my hand. Yeah. Nah, it's not doing justice. Not doing its justice. Hold on. Anyway, I'll do a proper video where I'll try and show you guys that type of stuff. But yeah, let's listen to this track.
Kleine jongens schenken, grote jongens pakken kans. Maar caps lock kan je schenken, loop tijdens het dekking met fakkel langs. Kijk jongens, die doet TP, naar Spanje en naar Frans. Ik hoef niks te weten van je werk, hou je kankergeld en je chance. Wil je ondergooien met gasoline, steken in de brand. Wil je doodmaken, doodschieten, geef je geen helpende hand. Ik neem je mee op vakantie, bollen slikken geen handzie. Kan lachen in je face, maar pak alles mee als ik kans zie.
Sounds good. Let me listen to my speakers so I can actually hear that again.
Kleine jongens schenken, grote jongens pakken kans. Maar caps lock kan je schenken, loop tijdens het dekking met fakkel langs. Kijk jongens, die doet TP, naar Spanje en naar Frans. Ik hoef niks te weten van je werk, hou je kankergeld en je chance. Wil je ondergooien met gasoline, steken in de brand. Wil je doodmaken, doodschieten, geef je geen helpende hand. Ik neem je mee op vakantie, bollen slikken geen handzie. Kan lachen in je face, maar pak alles mee als ik kans zie. Kleine jongens schenken, grote jongens pakken kans.
I think that's good. Verbiz, are you still here? If not, you can just reverse the video if you're watching it afterwards. But on this mix, I feel like there's a tad bit, there's a lot going on right now on this. And, oh yeah, you're still here, cool. There's a lot going on. Probably, I think there's delay. I think, did you add delay on the lead vocal?
Loop tijdens het dekking met fakkel langs. Kijk jongens, die doet TP, naar Spanje en naar Frans. Ik hoef niks te weten van je werk, hou je kankergeld en je chance. Wil je ondergooien met gasoline, steken.
I think the actual mix itself, I really like the components you added like that. I can hear how the EQ and compression is like, and it sounds good even on these headphones. Because if it sounds good on these headphones and it sounds good on the speakers, it's a good thing to do.
Loop tijdens het dekking met fakkel.
You recorded it fast.
Loop tijdens het dekking met fakkel langs. Kijk jongens, die doet TP.
Yeah, I think I'll just give more breathing room to the. Oh, you think it's the Valhalla? Oh, that okay. I think I'll just give the lead vocal a bit more breathing room or space, because the beat itself is energetic and it's like it gets you going type of thing. So I think I can hear. Maybe it is actually the reverb or the delay or something, but.
Loop tijdens het dekking met fakkel langs. Kijk jongens, die doet TP, naar Spanje en naar Frans. Ik hoef niks te weten van je werk, hou je kankergeld en je chance. Wil je ondergooien met gasoline, steken in de brand.
Yeah, for this type of track, I'll probably just mainly let the lead vocals breathe a bit, and I think you know what that means, making it. But maybe when it comes to the chorus, you can do this. I'm not sure if this is the chorus or not. But I think for the lead, for the verses, if it has that type of structure, the majority of the lead vocals, I will make the majority of the lead vocal for the verse, have some space. Then when it comes to the chorus, bring everything back in full force so you can do all of this stuff. But it sounds good so far. I feel like it really sounds solid.
Loop tijdens het dekking met fakkel langs. Kijk jongens, die doet.
Especially for the style it is, the compression is very good.
Loop tijdens het dekking met fakkel langs. Kijk jongens, die doet TP, naar Spanje en naar Frans. Ik hoef niks te weten van je werk, hou je kankergeld en je chance. Wil je ondergooien met gaso.
Oh, you don't know if it's gonna be the chorus just yet. Okay. Who knows? Yeah, I'll probably listen to that again afterwards, and I'll send you more of like a personalized message as well. I've got your email address now, so I'll be able to do that. Let me go on to the next one because, yeah, let me go to the next one. See that old vid where you was mixing my vocals? Can you send that beat and the vocals? Which one? Where you was mixing my vocals? Can you send that beat and the vocals? Which one is that? Which video was that? Let me know. But I think the flow is good as well. I think the whole track itself is it's good. It's good.
In de brand, wil je doodmaken, dood in de brand, wil je dood. Kleine jongen.
Probably try to add some more effects as well, like some stutters and whatnot, because I feel like this track here, it's perfect for it. I think that type of track there, in my opinion, if I was to mix that, I'll go all out on the type of beats, the all these type of things there. So, but it's hard so far. Let's move on to the next one for now. Then I'll send you more of a personalized message as well, if you need me to. Cool. What was the next one? Who was the next one? JSH. Okay, let me cool. Let me try and find it. Cool. Weps, are you still here at Weps? Okay, yeah, because after you're next right now. After this one here. This one's called Drillaholic. Drillaholic. Okay. Let's listen to this one. Can you guys should be able to hear me now. This track is so fast. It's very fast. I felt the vibe of it, but I think it's a bit too fast for the type of drill track it is at. Probably the first thing I'll recommend is try and reduce the tempo just a bit, but it sounds proper. Maybe the speed is not the problem. Let me listen to it here. Actually, it depends, because if you're trying to get an artist to recording it, it may be a bit too fast for them, because usually drill is within the range of, what is it? I think between 139 to 145. Actually, it depends on what style you're going for at the end of the day, but I will definitely reduce the tempo. I just had to quickly check what the tempo was, because automatically I felt it was a bit too fast. But the type of vibe, the type of feel it gives me is that. Cool. That is very energetic towards the latter end as well. I mean, if that was the style he was going for, then it could do some work just by, again, I think this is the main thing, just reduce the tempo and kind of allow more breathing space within the mix itself. Because right now you can see it's look at the waveform is kind of, I'm not too sure if it was mixed or mastered entirely as it was, but yeah, definitely work on reducing the tempo and allowing some more gaps in between or breathing space for the other kicks and the snares or the 808 pattern and whatnot. But yeah, send me more of your tracks as well. I'll be happy to listen to more of them as well. Cool, let's check out the other one. Weps, are you still here? So, oh, just a soft clipper. Okay. I know, so I'm gonna listen to Weps now, because he sent me. I'm literally going as in order as you guys sent it to me in it. So that's how I'm going. Like, oh, so your one's on the SoundCloud. So let me check it out. I think you're next at what's your name? Vyun Dill. I think yours next. Cool. Let's listen to this. I think you're after Vyun Dill.
Bad B kalder hende baddie. Mange penge langt fra fattig. Hun er 10-10, en flot kvinde. Hun kan få min krop og hoved til at forsvinde. Noget for dig selv, du er en ener. Hvis du vil, kan vi ses senere. Jeg skal bare ikke gå i nogen problemer. Det er lidt svært at forstå, hvad du mener, ay. Det er lidt svært at forstå, hvad du vil. Giv mig chancen, vis hvad der skal til. Det er lidt svært at forstå, den du er. Prøv at kende dig, det må jeg lade.
What language is this? Is this German? Let me know.
Lærer, kan du ikke sige, hvad du vil? Bare sig, hvad der skal til. Kan du ikke sige, om jeg er god nok? Bare sig til mig, om jeg er fucked up.
Let me hear that bit again. Oh, it's Danish.
Bare sig, hvad der skal til. Kan du ikke sige, om jeg er god nok? Bare sig til mig, om jeg er fucked up. Stadig bare mig, stadig bare web, stadig bare mig, som der skriver en tekst. Stadig bare mig, der prøver at tjene, hvis jeg bliver ved, gør det inden længe. Stadig bare ung med mig på mit hjerte, hvis de bare vidste de ting, jeg havde lært. Hvis de bare vidste de ting, jeg måtte gøre selv, for der var ikke nogen, der ville være min ven. Hey, hvis de bare vidste, men det gør de ikke. Hvis de bare lyttede, men det gør de ikke. Bare giv mig en chance, lad mig vise dem. En chance, så jeg spiser dem. Giv mig en bid, og jeg tager det helt. En bid, jeg vil ikke dele. Gør det selv, for jeg er en af mine egen. Gør det selv, for jeg er one of a kind.
I think the track is overall good.
Bad beat, kalder hende bad.
As explained in the comments right now, it's
mange penge langt fra fattig, hun er
what like plugins did you use for this mix? Because I'm not really hearing like it's proper mix itself, but the
flot kvinde, hun kan få min krop og hoved til at forsvinde. Noget for dig selv, du er en ener, hvis du vil.
Because now that I listen to it much more closely, I can hear some compression, but it's not as heavy. It's not heavy as in it's gluing the whole thing together. So, and you can kind of see the dynamics of this track here. It's not as that when the beat is low.
Web, stadig bare mig, som der skriver en tekst. Stadig bare mig, der prøver at tjene, hvis jeg bliver ved, gør det inden længe. Stadig bare ung med mig på mit.
Try and use some bus compression and more compression on the vocals as well, and probably even add some reverb as well, because it does.
Hvis de bare vidste de ting, jeg måtte gøre selv, for der var ikke nogen, der ville være min ven. Hey, hvis de bare vidste, men det gør de ikke. Hvis de bare lyttede, men det gør de ikke. Bare giv mig en chance, lad mig vise dem. En chance, så jeg spiser dem. Giv mig en bid, og jeg tager det helt. En bid, jeg vil ikke dele.
Yeah, or use the template as well. Yeah, I would add. You see the reverb bit where it says reverb? Add more of the reverb inside of it, and then use the compression where on the first compressor on it, just increase that. But overall, it sounds like it's not to be fair, it sounds clean right off the bat. The good thing about it doesn't sound bad. It sounds like an acoustic. I love the acoustic guitar and drill. It sounds if you used to have think of an acoustic track, it sounds like an acoustic drill type of track, if that makes sense. Not acoustic guitar, but type of thing. But yeah, it sounds clean-ish, but I think there's definitely more work to be done.
Det er lidt svært at forstå den du er. Prøv at kende dig, det må jeg lære. Kan du ikke sige hvad du vil, bare sig hvad der skal til. Kan du ikke sige om jeg er god nok, bare sig til mig om jeg er fucked up.
Oh yeah, and that bit as well, yeah. Instead of high pitch, use low pitch, especially for that bit there. But it depends on what type of style you're trying to go for. But I think it sounds clean overall, but definitely more. If there was one word I'll use, is more compression, and that includes limiting as well towards the end. But yeah, it sounds cleanish, so I'll definitely send you more of a personalized message as well on how to improve that there. So next one, Danish drill as well. That's good. All right, this one is by Win Dill. If you sent this by WeTransfer, I'm downloading it right now. Alright, that's gonna take some few seconds. Birds Beat, you're next after this one. I just need to extract this track. Okay, I'm not too sure if this is trying to... Hold on. Let me see if it... I want to see if it worked out. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm not too sure how... I think yours was probably a Logic Pro file. Because I'm seeing bounce files. Okay, I'm trying to...
Waiting happen.
Okay. Let me know if this is the track, by the way. Let me know if this is the track, just to confirm. But I'm gonna listen to it anyway.
Overlapping. When it comes to trapping. Oh no. And look me in my face. And look me in my face.
Ray, the engineer.
Wanna run this race. Wanna run this race.
Dams. Listen, I grew up with scammers, so I've been scamming. The gov be the biggest crooks, I ain't ramping. No, I'm not, no, I'm not. Dams. Waiting happen. What happened? Hate when pagans start capping. Call me Hakimi, that's 04, overlapping. Bro has too many wild thoughts when it comes to trapping. You the craze, you the craze. I'm still shocked how the middle can lie to me and look me in the face. Might as well call me TK, cause next time he does that, I'ma catch a case. Free me up, free me up. Wanna run this race, wanna run this race. Too slow. Wanna run this race. Too slow, too slow. Team full of crooks. We ain't never done none by the book. No, no.
Here's this one by. This one's by. What was his name? Rian Dill. Are you still here? Yeah, this track is. Did you mix this track? You mixed it, or did you like explain to me what else? If you just mixed it, or did you help record it, or what? Let's let me know. But so far.
Look at all the risks we took. Mid got aside to him like Vidal. Bro too busy serving them shots like Nadal. Serving them shots like Nadal.
I think one thing I noticed straight off the bat is the EQ. So usually when I listen to stuff, like there's one major thing that kind of stands out to me, and the thing that stood out to me on this one is the EQ work. What do I mean by that? I think you went for like a sharper mix here. And I'll probably just go for more the mix, bro, at my studio like 2 days ago. Oh, cool.
Team full of crooks, we ain't ever done none by the book. Look at all the risks we took.
I'll probably just experiment with a different EQ style. But overall, I mean, if that's the certain style that you and the artist was going for, then hey, sounds good.
Team full of crooks, we ain't never done none by the book. No, we haven't. Look at all the risks we took. Take them risks. Take the risk. Got aside to him like Vidal.
Also, with the background vocals, probably try and use an imager to spread them out, because right now, I don't know if it's just me, but it sounds like it's all coming from one location type of thing. So just use it like an imager to try and spread them out.
Bro too busy serving them shots like Nadal.
Even the ad-libs, just try and spread them out. I think that's the main. If there's anything, that's probably the main things I would say. Try and experiment with different EQ. The reason why I say experiment is because perhaps the other EQ methods you try to go for may not work, or it may not sound very good with the track. But experiment with that, and definitely one thing I'll do is just widen the background vocals, especially if it's background vocals.
Serving them shots like Nadal.
Ray, the engineer.
Yeah, look into like even if it's like the Ozone imager or the doubler, but that's a good track overall. El Zuno, you still here? I think your track is next. Let's open it up. Cool. Yeah, that saxophone was hard. Wait, at Bird's Beat, did you tell me that you wanted the track that you wanted to play was Lovo and Ez Slim? Okay, that'll be the one after this one. Let me bring this one quickly. Cool.
Listen, look, yo.
Oh, this is the one that you want me to actually mix, right? Let me know. The one you actually wanted to mix. Also, you sent me the beat as well. So let me go through let me check out the other tracks first. Then after, I'll quickly do something on this one as well.
Right now, man, I feel that I'm...
Okay, yeah. So I'll save this quickly, but let me mute this quickly and just check out the other ones. Let me know the tempo as well, so that I can set it out quickly as well as... Yeah. If not, I'll just find it. But let me get the other track ready. Cool. At Bird's Beat, I got your other beat here. Oh, you don't know the tempo? Okay, no, we'll figure it out. Let's play this track.
I'll catch this bird for you.
Purchase your tracks today.
Now this is too cold. Like the effects did, like I think what's that instrument called again? Wait for it. Is it here? No, what is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Hey!
Tracks today.
And then I think you added some, I think it sounded like toms. Yeah. That is cold, man. Like I don't really hear those type of things on a track like this. This is cold. What VSTs did you use for this? Like what? How did you go about making it?
Day.
He gets to me some of it. It gets to me some of it.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hey, this. Those strings are just something else. This whole beat is just something else. That is hard. That is hard. Also, you collaborated with Ez Slim. You got a beat channel as well, innit? Yeah, just let me know. But that is hard. That is hard. Let's check out. That was hard. Cool. Let me check out the other track. So, was it Elzino? You sent me a track. So let's check out the track now. That track is too good. So let me show you guys how, if I was to get a track here, how I'll go about finding the tempo. The only thing I need to find out the tempo is the beat. And then after, because the vocals are kind of here at this, I'll need to align them up. But yeah, let me show you. So just let me know. I'm gonna try and line up the vocals with the beat right here, and go about that as well. So I mainly rap. Can I send you over a cover I just did like an hour ago? It's still raw. It's still raw though. Yeah, send it over. So the tempo right now detected is at 130. So let's set tempo at 130. So I'm just gonna try and get it onto the beat. think that should be on beat there. If you guys notice that it's not on beat or any discrepancies, let me know. Okay, that should be fine for now. Let's just align up the vocals now. So,
look, yo.
So when does it come in? Like when does?
Look, yo. Late night drives, kill this beat like bunny.
So I'm gonna play it here, so you can identify it. Just let me know when. What can we send it to you on? Send what the vocals. Or, but are you talking to me? If so, just email it if you haven't already, I believe. But anyway, yeah, let me know when it comes in, 'cause I'm not so sure when the actual vocals are supposed to come in. Let me see if I can just figure it out here. It sounds like it's supposed to come out here, but I'm just gonna see. But you let me know.
Listen, look, yo, late night drives, kill this beat. Listen, look, yo, late night drives, kill this.
That's not on it. I'm not too sure when it's supposed to come in. Let me know. If you can let me know when it comes in, it'll be helpful because I'm kind of struggling out here.
Listen.
I'm trying to figure out myself.
Listen, look, yo, late. Listen, look. Listen, look, yo, late night drives, kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Too many fakes, so I gotta cop the Fendi jumper just so I have 4 eyes. Got this thing and I ain't got no time. Scrap that, I had to put her to the side. Right now, man, I feel that I'm wasted. My time to shine, man, I got no time.
What? I need to go a little bit more backwards. Or just let me know if I still have to go back.
Listen, look, yo, late night drives, kill this.
Yeah, Lavish KS, yeah, send that. I'm going to send you. Yeah, if you send it to me, I think you already sent. Did you already send it to me or not? If not, then I'll probably open up here on the stream as well. Yeah, but I'm good. When I start late night drive starts, do it on the part before the kick. Okay.
Listen, yo, late night drives.
Okay. I think I get.
Late night drives. Late night drives.
No, not like that.
Late night drives. Kill this beat like Bonnie.
Okay. I'm trying to
drives. Kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Kill this beat like Bonnie. Listen.
Hold on. What? Let me see how. Okay. Oops.
Listen. Look. Yo. Late night drives. Kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Listen. Look. Yo. Late night drives. Kill this. Listen.
Okay, so when you say
drives,
is that on the kick itself?
Late night drives. Kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to.
Before, okay.
Late night drives. Night drive. Kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. This beat and Clyde. Kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Drives. Kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real one. Listen. Look.
Is it possible if you could send me like the timings of it, because I'm still kind of struggling out here.
Late night drives, kill this beat like Bonnie. Late night drives, kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde.
That doesn't sound like it. Okay, so let me see what you said before. When I start late night drive starts, do it on the part before the kick.
Late night drives, kill this. Late night drives, kill this beat like Bonnie and.
Nope. So is it way before the kick?
Late night drives, kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here.
Yeah, send me the actual song, then I think that'll be easier. So I'll wait for you to send me the song. Then in the meantime, let me go onto the other one. Yeah. Cool. It's VGR. What was your email address again? Let me see if I can find it. Cool. This is another one here. This is by Constantine. Are you on the stream right now? Let me know if you're on. Yeah. Heats mixed it. Okay, let me see. Let me try and set you up as well. Okay, yeah, I see your email in it. So yeah, I'll check it out after this one. Oh, cool. Yeah, you're here. Okay, I'm gonna play the track. Yeah. Hey. Sounds clean. This beat overall sounds solid and clean. Wait, that sounds good. Do you guys add reverb to some of your beat stuff as well? Just let me know if you guys do that as well. Obviously, add delay and reverb for 808s as well. Okay, yeah. I feel like a lot of beats don't have space anymore. Yeah, I think that's one thing you could add. I mean, you could work on. I mean, if you have to be fair, if you are gonna be sending out to artists, oh, you're just kidding. Okay, no problem. But if you are just gonna be send out to artists, if you have two versions, like one for the YouTube so it can be as loud as possible, and then one for, I mean, of course, I think if they actually buy the beat off you, I think depending, I think you may have that option, but if you provide the multi-track itself or the stems itself, so they can mix it as well. But yeah, it sounds proper. It sounds like a track here where it's like. It sounds like a good track, like a good instrumental track, you know. How many compressors do you process a vocal through, and what's the average gain reduction do you aim for? It really depends. If I'll aim to show you shortly. But yeah, this is a good track overall. I'm gonna check out more of your beats as well. So produced by Constantine. So I'll search you up and see if I can get more. If anything, I'll just drop you an email as well to check out more of your beats as well. I'm gonna see if I can get some. If you guys don't mind, try and get some artists rapping on some of these beats, and I'll send it to you so you can have a listen to how it sounds like with an artist on it as well. Nice beat. Cool. This one is by Heats. It's VGR. This is your track. Let's play it. Yeah, Lavish KS. I'm gonna check my email after this. I'll check it now. But let me play this track.
I see they're getting bored or something, boy.
Oh, so you mixed this ages ago?
How many many times did I squeeze out mush? Too many times got seen that cash. All blacked out in a blacked out dingo. See blue lights and skirt and dash. See it was gone in a flash. Throwing that gold and that's just white ash. What you know about hot boys talking trash? Lean out a ride and crash.
When I back and inject my blade, know that I'm coming for pagans. What you know about hot boy statements? Talking loud on the net, your wagon. Boy, best watch how your mouth gets shaven. Open your jaw and stamp to the pavement. Fried like bacon, touch when I mind if your boy them shaking.
Watch me ooze man's lungs, smell of that blood so fragrant. Kill for a sport like Jason from Satan. Best know I got no hesitation. Rah, rah, I love these thoughts. Leave a man leaking tomato sauce. Kill a girl's man, that's my divorce. Got a talk the talk and I walk that walk.
Walk the walk when I back my blade. Leave blood so red like cherry aid. What you know about talking fake? Cut a man up like a fine red steak. When I bring this smoke, no fire escape. Hot boys run like the Hunger Games. Crystal maze. No fun in games.
I got red in my eyes, don't think twice. Voice in my head telling me to take lies. Red dot sight, no stoner. All these man ask me for an organ donor. Say it wrist like my black's out seas. 12 gauge shelf in a fucking knee.
That sounds. Can you hear me? Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, that sounds good. The intro bit, I thought that was the actual mix itself.
How many times did I squeeze?
But I get it's just the intro effect, so that's good there. But what I'll do for the intro bit,
all blacked out in a blacked out dingo. See
because I was actually mistaken that it was the lead vocals. Maybe it's because
how many times did I squeeze?
I'll probably try and make that a bit more unique, but that sounds cool. It sounds good though. What do I mean by that? I'll add more. I'll EQ it a bit, like the band. I'll make it more. I'll probably try and show an example, but
know that I'm coming for pagans. What you know about hot boy statements? Talking loud on the net, your wagon. Boy, best watch how your
yeah, it really has.
Know that I'm coming for pagans. What you know about hot boy statements? Talking loud on the net, your wagon. Boy, best watch how your mouth gets shaven. Open your jaw and stamp to the pavement. Fried like bacon, touch when I mind if your boy them shaking. Watch me ooze.
I think overall the track actually sounds. It actually sounds very good, like solid. I'll just add more compression onto the vocals. Like I like to compress a bit more.
Statements talking loud on the net, your wagon. Boy, best.
But you said you did this a long time ago as well, but it sounds good.
Pavement, fried like bacon, touch when I mind if your boy them shaking.
Watch me ooze man's lungs, smell of that blood so fragrant. Kill for a sport like Jason from Satan. Best know I got no hesitation. Rah, rah, I love these thoughts. Leave a man leaking tomato sauce. Kill a girl's man, that's my divorce. Got a talk the talk and I walk that walk.
Walk the walk when I back my blade.
Yeah, I think overall it actually sounds. It sounds solid. I'll just add more compression, a different styles of compression, because I can hear that there's already some compression on that, but just add more compression. That's why I like to just experiment with different types of EQ compression. But I think the EQ work is solid. It sounds pretty neutral and fine and just good. Like I listen to it both on my speakers and my headphones, and I feel like it sounds great overall. But just more compression ideally, and just change up the intro a bit to make it sound completely different, so we actually know it's a intro effect.
Time to squeeze out mush. Too many times got seen that cash. All black.
And maybe the delay or the reverb, whatever it was at the background, just try and change it up. But I think overall, I really like this section from here to the end. It's very good.
For a sport like Jason from Satan, best know I got no hesitation.
So that sounds very good there. So Lavish Chaos, no problem. Yeah, I'll do that. And Draw Producer, can you view the vocal multi track 13 I just sent you? Yeah, I'll do that, but I'm gonna have to go within the next few minutes. I'm gonna check out this other one, then I'm gonna come back literally in an hour or two, and then continue the live stream from there because I just need to do something quickly. But yeah, let me check out this Elzino. Let me check out your track, see if I can get that as well. So you sent me the track as well. Yeah, let me try to do that now. Cool. So you sent me the track here, so I'm gonna play it from here.
Yo.
Yeah, Kayas, I want to respond to you. I'm gonna go on Discord shortly after this, and then get back to you. If anything, drop me an email as well, but I'll definitely be on Discord now. Well, after. Yeah, let me try and just. Can you do it? Can you do it a vocal mix and using Slate Digital much? Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll do.
Man, too many fakes, real ones around here, they're hot.
Look, yo, late night drives, kill the. Listen, look, yo, late night drive.
Alright, so I think I've got it synced up now. So now let's listen to your one first. The next vocal multi-track is coming out tomorrow at 12 PM.
Listen, look, yo, late night drives. Kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Too many fakes, so I gotta cop the Fendi jumper just so I have 4 eyes. Got this thing and I ain't got no time. Scrap that, had to put her to the side. Right now, man, I feel that I'm wasted. My time to shine, man, I got no time for these stupid traitors. Bro, try guide me on how to live life. He said, bro, soon you be bullying like Lakers. People switch up nowadays, maybe something we should normalize. Telling all these lies right in front of your eyes, through the lows and highs. But I don't know, should I really call you my guy? On my mind, you're playing these games like I don't wanna hear you. I can never rap on a beat about love, man, it left me heartless. This shit is real too, I'm just focused, trying to up funds. But girl on my line, like L's, let me see you. Now I'm on to these mad better things, but guess I made the right choice to leave you, haha. Late night drives, kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde.
This is good.
Here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Now it's DTB and I'm the white I see, and all these memories that you had of me like a remedy. It's my broken heart that you handed me, want the end of me like late night drives, kill this.
Honestly, yeah, the EQ there is actually solid. I think it sounds warm and natural and clean. And what the compression?
Late night drives.
One thing I'll do is I'll prefer to have the volume of the beat itself, not the beat, the vocals down a bit. But I'll do that, and how I do that, I'll go about using compression. So if I try and play the track now,
late night drives, kill this beat like Bonnie.
Like overall, like I just listened to it, it sounds. If I put this into a mix, like the way it's recorded, it sounds good right off the bat, and I like that. The way that the vocals have been recorded well already.
Beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Too many fakes, so I gotta cop the Fendi jumper just so I have 4 eyes. Got this thing and I ain't got no time. Scrap that, had to put her to the side. Right now, man, I feel that I'm wasted. My time to shine, man, I got no time for these stupid traitors. Bro, try guide me on.
So the first thing I added in this, of course, is reduce the volume.
Beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Too many fakes, so I gotta cop the Fendi jumper just so I have 4 eyes. Got this thing and I ain't got no time. Scrap that, had to put her to the side. Right now, man, I feel that I'm wasted. My time to shine, man, I got no time for these stupid traitors. Bro, try.
The EQ sounds great already, so I'll probably just add like I'll probably just add one of these REQ, the Renaissance EQ, and just shine it a bit more.
Beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Too many fakes, so I gotta cop the Fendi jumper just so I have 4 eyes. Got this thing and I ain't got no time. Scrap that, had to put her to the side. Right now, man, I feel that I'm wasted. My time to shine, man, I got no time for these stupid traitors. Bro, try guide me on how to live life. He said, bro, soon you be bullying like Lakers. People switch up nowadays, maybe something we should normalize. Telling all these lies right in front of your eyes, through the lows and highs. But beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find.
So what I just did, I just kind of cleaned up a bit more. I like to do that.
Beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Too many fakes, so I gotta cop the Fendi jumper just so I have 4 eyes. Got this thing and I ain't got no time. Scrap that, had to put her to the side. Right now, man, I feel that I'm wasted. My time to shine, man, I got no time for these stupid traitors. Bro, try guide me on how to live life. He said, bro, soon you be bullying like Lakers. People switch up nowadays, maybe something we should normalize. Telling all these lies right in front of your eyes, through the lows and highs. But I don't know, should I really call you?
So after this compressor, I'm gonna add the F6.
Beat like
the dynamic EQ, or maybe even a multiband.
Beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Too many fakes, so I gotta cop the Fendi jumper just so I have 4 eyes. Got this thing and I ain't got no time. Scrap that, had to put her to the side. Right now, man, I feel that I'm wasted. My time to shine, man, I got no time for these stupid traitors. Bro, try guide me on how to live life. He said, bro, soon you be bullying like Lakers. People switch up nowadays, maybe something we should normalize. Telling all these lies right in front of your eyes, through the lows and highs. But I don't know, should I really call you my guy?
Check out the link in the description. You should be able to check it out. If not, I'm just gonna drop it down here as well, so you guys can check it out.
Beat like Bonnie
and you can email me as well.
Beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight man.
Then on the lead vocals, I'll add. So the first thing, to keep things simple, because it's just the individual track, EQ compression. Then I'm gonna add more EQ at the end here, just like this. Like this.
Beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Too many fakes, so I gotta cop the Fendi jumper just so I have 4 eyes. Got this thing and I ain't got no time. Scrap that, had to put her to the side.
Let me put the limiter on so you guys can actually hear it, because it may be quiet. And this SSLG comp works great for mestles. Yeah, it does. It does wonders. So let me show you this bit here. So I'm just gonna use a limiter so you can actually hear it.
Beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Too many fakes, so I gotta cop the Fendi jumper just so I have 4 eyes. Got this thing and I ain't got no time. Scrap that, had to put her to the side. Right now, man, I feel that I'm wasted. My time to shine, man, I got no time for these stupid traitors. Bro, try guide me on how to live life. He said, bro, soon you be balling like Lakers. People switch up nowadays, maybe something we should normalize. Telling all these lies right in front of your eyes.
I'll probably do a bit more surgical EQ when I listen. I think ideally I'll need to listen with my studio monitors as well. But I think one thing I'm going to quickly add on this is some reverb onto this master bass here, onto the vocals.
Beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my shit, then I have a straight mind. Too many fakes, so I gotta cop the Fendi jumper just so I have 4 eyes. Got this thing and I ain't got no time. Scrap that, had to put her to the side. Right now, man, I feel that I'm wasted. My time to shine, man, I got no time for these stupid traitors. Bro, try guide me on how to live life. He said, bro, soon you be balling like Lakers. People switch up nowadays, maybe something we should normalize. Telling all these lies right in front of your eyes, through the lows and highs. But I don't know, should I really call you my guy? On my mind, you're playing these games like I don't wanna hear you. I can never rap on a beat about love, man, it left me heartless. This shit is real too, I'm just focused, trying to up funds. But girl on my line, like L's, let me see you. Now I'm on to these mad better things, but guess I made the right choice to leave you, haha. Late night drives, kill this DTB and I'm the white I see. And all these memories that you had of me like a remedy. It's my broken heart that you handed me, want the end of me. Like late night drives, kill this beat like Bonnie and Clyde. Real ones round here, they're hard to find. Stick to my...
Yeah, I think with this one I'll need to definitely listen to it a bit more and go about it. But this track actually sounds good now the more I listen to it, and the bars are cold. But I'm gonna have to close it down for now here and have to go. But I'll be back in like an hour and a half or within the next 2 hours. So if you guys are still here, I'll go live anyway. Then I'll come back and continue doing it. I've still got more emails from you guys that I'm going to check out and whatnot. At Lavish KS, I'm going to get back to you today as well. And everybody else who wanted to get in contact with me, my Discord is, in fact, what is it? It's at Cold the 7th or Cold the VII. If anything, just drop me your messages now and I'm going to get back to you now. So Elzino, I'm going to message you on Instagram as well. And everybody else, message me as well. But I'm gonna be signing out right now, and yeah, I just want to thank you all guys for tuning in, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out the Discord now as well. So if anything, jump on the Discord. I'm gonna make sure that I message more on there as well and not be a ghost. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'm not too sure how long this stream has been going on for, but yeah, cool, no problem. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon.